Yes, honey?
So I need catch-ups because I wasn't here when things were finishing off last times. I need recap. So I left the house, throwing the persons into another person's, sending them so that Jules, so that Keith can finish them off with 1 arrows and on our rounds of surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it continued from there.
Basically, knows how that happens. Yeah, I did really good on my surprise attack rounds. I stunned like so many's, and then I grabs the other guys and stuns the other people's, and I was like having like Monk's Jules moments.
Yeah. So the rest of your group, who all specialize in archery, knocked out a bunch of them with arrows, and then the last few moved towards Jewel, failing to harm her, and then got knocked out basically. So that was the last of them. Took one, like gave them basically one. They basically didn't get to move really, or do anything particular because they didn't succeed.
So we had really good moments, and we like did good.
You basically busted up in there,
and had them all down with a bunch of arrows, except for one that managed to jump out the window.
Yeah, one of them did jump out.
Dynamited. Oh, wait, why didn't I get reactions to like? Was it? Yeah, how did he get to the run of windows?
He wasn't. He was not next to Jewel. He was across the room.
Yeah, but I have feline agilities and everything.
On his action, he jumped.
I was tops of turn orders on non-surprise rounds.
Yes, and then when his turn came around, he leaped out the window.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have gotten our turns because I would have stunned him.
No.
There was nobody making it out of that rooms. If I was tops of attack orders and it was after surprise rounds,
and
he would have been the first targets.
Yes, and when your actions were done, there was still one who was not near you and leaped out the window.
No, they don't get around on surprise round.
No,
I was top of turn order.
Yes, after all of that.
I don't know what you're talking about because I ended on a surprise round.
Yes, and then Jewel had another turn, grabbed more of them, and then there was still one who wasn't near you after that.
Okay, I didn't know that was the case.
Yes.
That's why I'm confused. And being confused is not a good place for me.
And then he leaped out the window. Yeah. So one of them leaped out the window into the swamp.
And was that?
Are we still in that turns then, in that rounds? Because I'm running to the windows and I'm taking out a bows and I'm sniping him.
No, when he disappeared once he was in the water, he didn't come back up.
Keith tried to hit him with an arrow.
Oh fuck! I want to jump after him so fucking badly, but I can't.
Yeah. Anyway, so then we basically left off where you've got the cages unlocked, you've got the people ready, and you're basically ready to set everything to go off. Smoke bombs, dynamite, the whole.
We already unlocked the doors, and we told them that when they hear booms upstairs, they are supposed to fucking exit and get the fucks out of here.
Correct. That's basically where we stopped.
We're going to clean up all the bodies. We're going to make sure all the bodies are stacked, and I am carrying them. That was in the wheelbarrows, where they're all stacked on top of each other, except for they're alternating. So they're like sleeping on each other's butts. They've got their heads. One person's laying one way, and the other person that is next laid, so that their face is on the other guy's butts. Yeah. And we are stacking up in huge piles, like what Kopaka did, like very cartoony.
This makes it sound like Centipede.
That like what Kopaka's did, but it's not Kopaka's, it's Jules. It's just a barbarian things.
Yeah.
So we're carrying a tall, like cartoonish style of pancakes, but the people's.
Yeah. So they were, and we did cover that you were bringing the 12 unconscious people upstairs, or however many it was, 15, whatever. Yeah, I think it was, it was.
No, we've got all the bodies before the explosions.
Yes.
We are going to make sure that everybody knows downstairs, because we got all the times in the world right now. So we want them all ready, and we want to get them and move them to the exits. One person stays here and keep on knocking these peoples on the heads if they wake up. But right now, we want to make sure that everybody gets out okay.
Well, and you're not blowing. Specifically, we're also not blowing the whole building up as well.
Because if I don't specify, you always go to the most extremes, and you'll blow up the goddamn buildings.
Yes, no, we covered that last time. The building is not being blown up.
You have to make sure to cover even the most common of senses.
Yep.
Yeah. So no, there is no exploding building, but yeah, I know you're bringing everyone out. So that's
Good.
basically where we are sitting.
Well, I don't know if you just want to stake a brevity to get to the rest of the peoples. We just tell stories of how we get back, carrying pancakes of peoples.
So we're going to spend a couple minutes on something that I had thought up. So basically, here's what's going to happen. You guys are able to lead everyone because you kind of cleared it as you went up, right? So you were able to bring everyone down, and when you get downstairs, you find all the wagons that everyone was brought in on. Makes sense, right? So they're sitting there. So the people.
Well, we can just take wagons, and I can put all bodies and peoples in wagons, and then runs like extremes. Because I don't get exhausted, and I'm fast as any horse.
Yeah, so absolutely you can. You actually, I will say, you do notice that because you saw them coming in, so you knew that the wagons were being pulled by big snakes. There are none of those big snakes nearby, but
I don't need big snakes. I just need the wheelbarrows.
Yeah, well, you've got a whole wagon.
Wagons. They're
Yeah.
wagons. But to me, I'm so big, so they're like wheelbarrows. Well, not wheelbarrows, but you know.
Yeah, the wagon. Yeah.
Bunch of carts.
Jeez, roast me up. Let's do this. Let's get the fucks out of here.
All right. So you take a few minutes to get everyone loaded up, to saddle yourself up, so to speak. You start pulling the wagon. And
the chariots.
yeah, and you cross the bridge across the swamp, and as you're crossing the bridge, you see a wagon exiting the building, chasing after you with like 6 Yanti on it. Yeah. So they are now following behind you.
Oh, honeys, we have a chariots race.
Woo!
Start shootings at them, my Roman heroes, my Spartans.
So
I said the Spartans of my heart.
So I will say, as you mentioned, and you said shoot, and your team kind of specializes in archery. So yeah, you have Valeru, and you have Milksnake, and you have Keith, who are all taking shots at some of these Yanti, and you see.
As they take the shots, I want to slow down if that helps get them closer, and then afters, I want to speed back up. If we're doing this by like initiative or anything, I just want to say I'm holding my actions to speed back ups after they set their volleys.
Yeah, so all 3 of them have longbows, so you're within longbow range, and they're basically managing to not gain at all on you. So they're like 300 feet away, and they're not gaining on you, but they're managing to keep pace.
No, but that's why I need to slow down a little bit.
All right.
And then get in range, and then go outside of the range afterwards. This is why I'm saying that.
All right.
I know my buddies can shoot at more range than theirs.
Actually, you notice they don't have any bows on their group at all.
So I'm staying within a range that they can attack. That's what I'm saying. But my team has the advantage of range. Because I've got 180 feet of longbows range. And I know my ranges very well because, it's only my weapons of choice.
Yeah. So you are able to maintain distance and whatnot, because you are faster than the snake pulling actually, it's not even a snake. In this case, it is a Yanti. It's one of the larger snake-bodied Yanti that's pulling this. So he kind of looks like Mr. Yanti, but not as, awesome, because he doesn't have any of the bling or the outfit.
Is that Mr. Yantis? I can't see Mr. T's. I can't see him that well.
I will say, for a second you think that, and then you can see that he's not as cool. He just doesn't look as cool.
Mr. Yantis. Oh wait, you're not as cool as Mr. Yantis. You can't be Mr. Yantis.
Yeah, he's missing like all the bling, the goatee, the outfit. For a second he kind of looked like it, and then you see it, and I'll even say
make sure to knock that one's down first with an arrows, Orchcroc arrows. He's not allowed to be such an uncool Mr. Yantis.
All right.
No one cosplays allowed here.
All right, I think Keith's shooting him.
Yeah.
So if you don't roll a 1, you're probably going to hit him, because I know what his AC is. And I know what your attack hit is. So if you don't miss, like with critically miss, you're going to hit him. And that's a hit.
Woo!
So you hit him with a orc crotch, and I'm just going to quickly roll the save for him. He has a +2 to his save, so he's probably going to pass out right now. And he did. So he immediately slumps over, passed out, and their wagon ends up flipping upside down over him.
Shit. We're gonna have to go get them.
So it looks.
Shit.
None of them are like in a serious critical danger, but yeah, you totally flipped their wagon.
Okay, guys, I have ideas. We leave the wagons here in safe range. I'm gonna put both of yous on top of my arms, my biceps, and Keith is gonna put his legs around my necks, and we're going into tank Jules forms. Not really tanks, but you guys are the, yeah, I'm just gonna carry you alls.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So we're gonna leave the bodies in safe place, and then we're gonna go knock all these guys out and add them to our bodies' wagons.
So I will say, you notice after the crash that none of the Yanti are awake. They're all clearly, like, the ones that you didn't already or crotch or gotten.
There's a whole other, I thought there's like a whole other carriage or whatever.
So far, you just see this one carriage so far.
Oh, okay. Well, add them to the piles.
All right.
Add to the piles for them.
You go over and you scoop them up and you bring them back to your wagon. You throw them on the pile, and as soon as you start getting going, you see 2 more wagons peel out of the tower after you. They're now.
Guys, do we want to make more bodies?
If you keep piling people on there, they are going to start crushing each other.
No, we'll make sure they don't crush each other's. We're just saying back to the piles. See, on this one trips, I end up watching, I think this things called the shows, and there's like these little kids, and they had these things called goobacks that came from futures, and so they went and they were like, being really gays on piles, and by when they say gays, they mean like homosexuals, because it was all the guys that were doing it. It's a long story, don't worry about it. Probably just acid trips.
Oh, South Park.
You can absolutely pile more people on if you want. So it's up to you. You can go and engage the 2 carts.
I want to do this. I am monsters, and I want to be monsters.
All right.
So I just want to run it, and I want to yeah.
All right. So choosing to allow them to close the distance a little bit so that they're within range, but still not.
On the roads with my arms crossed, standing in front of all my squishy snipers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we essentially the other 3 of us are just going to climb the trees, hide and wait for them to come up, and then we're just going to, once they get within range and clearing, well.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my actions to rage if I can, or something like that. Or maybe I can't. But
No,
I just want to be able to, eat any damage they do throw if they get in range, or if my teams are able to knock them all out, then my teams are able to knock them all out. Either ways, I am the big squishy tanks, not squishies, and, muscle cats up front.
So here's what I'll say would happen, seeing as you were making a stand, so to speak.
And wait, one more thing. As they get close, can I roar saber-toothed tigers' roars?
Sure.
When they know that they're in ear distance? Fantastic.
Yeah. All right. So what I will say is you choose to make a stand, literally waiting for them to come to you at this point.
Oh, why is it taking so long?
And they make their way over to you, and they stay in their carts. And again, no ranged weapons. You notice they have a large amount of of swords and other kind of axes, spears, the close up, get your hands dirty kind of style for these guys. And
I'm taking that stealth. 19. Oh, sorry, 17.
No, they know you're there.
If you have any points in rogues, you might be able to expertise or something.
So what I will say is they charge towards Jewel with you guys shooting at them. They're very exposed. And by the time they get to you, you've knocked out everyone except for the 2 people pulling the wagons this time. If you choose to, you could shoot the people pulling the wagons. You'll probably get the same result you got last time.
And he rolls. Because that's
Yeah.
my honeys.
Yeah, alright.
16.
Yeah, that's alright. So you knock out the guys pulling the wagons, which flip because they're moving at high speed and they suddenly stop hitting a 250-pound snake person. So yeah, they flip, the guards go flying. One of them lands in Jules' arms, basically.
Yay! I catch them like footballs.
The wagons.
Oh, my little piggies, my little pigskins.
You've now broken 3 different wagons on this small road.
Okay, so on these wagons, I want to leave a nice pictures of Precious holding a little, well, not little, it's a massive dicks because they just got dicked by Precious.
All right.
And I will make sure to cover the heads of the penis so that it's a little bit more tasteful. But it's very obvious what's going on, Skills.
All right. Well, and I will say, so you get like, you've got the rest of these guards, about 6 so like another 18, rounding out to like 30 unconscious guards.
Keith also writes in the sand, the orator lives.
And he writes, the orator lives. All right. And you disappear into the jungle on a wagon that is.
That was nice touch, honeys. I like that. Orators lives. Yes, that was very good.
So I will
Good
say,
honeys. You're so good, my honeys.
when you guys return back to the mines, you're going to get there next, just after everyone else has arrived. So after
as I enter the caves, I'm like, "Hello, I'm Holmes."
Yeah. So the only people who are not there yet are Fable and Corbel and Cadence.
Where's my sisters? Is she not back yet?
No, she's not.
I haven't heard anything from her.
I'm fairly certain she'll come
When
around.
she does that, she always likes to make me so worried.
Says the one who
I
disappeared.
have to believe that she's okay, but I want to know who wants to volunteer to go after them if they're not back here by, I don't know, what do you think is good times?
I say tonight.
They've been gone for a day.
If they're not back by tonight, who wants to come with me? Because we're going and getting them.
With you?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, now I have to impatiently wait. Who's playing patty cakes with me?
What is patty cake?
Oh, I'll show you.
Sounds like you're volunteering.
Yeah.
Honeys.
Your little owl buddy to help you out with this one.
Okay.
You don't need to see to play patty cake. You just need to get in position.
To know
And she can see perfectly fine through owls. We knows this now.
Yeah, I was saying you don't even need. I don't even think. Plus, blind sight is totally close enough range. So anyway, patty cake is played. Time is spent. Feels like 10 billion years to some.
Jewel blindfolds herself too, because trauma sense.
Yeah.
She doesn't actually need to see. But anybody looking just looks at 2 blind peoples, pretty much, playing patty cakes.
Now, yeah. So time is spent waiting until evening. For some, it feels like time flies by with patty cake. For others, it feels like 10 billion years, also with patty cake, just slightly slower. The more impatient you are, the longer it feels. And I'm going to say as...
Hate waitings.
Does this mean that people who don't succeed a wisdom save take psychic damage due to the waiting feeling that long?
No. There's only one person who the waiting feels that long to, and she's got enough mental resilience to take it.
I am on acids. It feels like eternities.
And I'm going to say you wait until evening, and Fable still hasn't come back because they spent 2 extra nights out and everyone else sleeping in the capital. So they're going to be a bit. So
it's the times that we established. Are we doing this?
2 nights? We spent 1 night.
No, I thought where we ended last session, you said you were spending the night and waiting to leave till night. You were basically sleeping.
We were waiting till nightfall to leave, but we didn't spend 2 nights.
Yeah, they didn't sleep the night then.
Yeah. 1 night,
so
still.
Technically, they'll be on their way back. We're going to run into them halfway at this point.
You are going to run into them halfway, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So who's coming? Obviously, something didn't go right, and I'm not losing my sisters to these stupid fucking snakes.
Hold on. We still got our earrings of sending. right?
No.
Oh.
No, they don't work.
Doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
No magic is working. We can't talk to them. I've tried, believe me, a million times right now.
Okay.
I'm losing my minds.
There's like, yeah, I'm gonna say, because they got so many, there's like a pile of like 4 attempted sending scrolls that are sitting there.
Mm.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
Alright. Scouting party? Okoro?
No, we're going after them. This is for all the marbles. We're getting hers. Something went wrong. We're getting hers, and we're bringing hers back. That's what's happening right now. This is wars. Nobody fucks with my sister. She's all I has, and we're not losing hers. Something went wrong, obviously.
Is anyone else joining us?
Fables. Who is joining these?
Keith is, and I know Makoto
I already
is.
know that Honeys is. Anybody else in the party that you want?
Speak now.
Anybody else want to come? Speak now, or you didn't want to help Fable.
I mean, I'll go.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
That's how Jewel sees it. Right now, it's a mission to go save her sister because something obviously went wrong. We're not back by the time that we decided on. It's
Wait,
too
am I
long,
there?
and I'm impatient.
Am I there?
Literally everyone is at the mine right now, except
Okay.
for Fable, Corbel, and Cadence, who went to the capital. Everyone else has made it back from their individual destinations and has since come back over the course of like a day, basically.
Okay, yeah, I'll go along too because I want to show all the Fables, all the clothing I bought. These guys donated.
Cole? I think we might
Thank
need
you.
to come.
She would have been proud.
Again, above table, you all have no excuse for joining unless you're defending the people that are here, which I totally get and understand.
Well,
And
I
so
want some
we'll
action.
need to do that, but ideally, we all know how this is going to end. We're going to meet up with them halfway above table, so there's no consequence to joining.
Well,
Yeah,
It's all
go.
narrative.
I want action.
Well, I know I would have liked actions too, but we know that's not going to happen.
I want action. We're
I
going.
can't believe you took all their clothes, Kopakas! No matter what, while we're walking there, I am going to say that at some point.
Well, wait, you mean there's
What
more
made you
clothes?
think that you wanted to take all their clothes?
Oh, okay, perfect. More donations to the orphans.
I don't. Yeah.
Don't worry, they can afford more clothes. We'll just leave them naked outside. They'll be fine.
Okay, just so you know, I know it's not what happened, but I do picture for a brief moment there was a moment there where Kopaka put on every single set of clothes he stole at the same time.
I didn't do that. I just piled it on, but I never put it on. So I don't
He
need
would
these
look
clothes.
like he would look like
The 100 t-shirt man.
he would look like the little brother from Christmas Story. The one he's out in his snowsuit.
Oh yeah,
The one where he can't put his arms
Can't
down.
move.
Yeah.
Can't
His
move.
arms are stuck up.
I'm not sure what happened, but I'm gonna choose to always picture in my mind that Kopaka would do that. So
So should
Oh
we?
no, wait till Christmas. But no, not in this scenario. This is close for the orphans. Besides, I ripped you my arm.
I will say
Orphans.
those.
Do you mean like often?
Okay, I need you to all be serious for a second so that we can move on. Who is actually joining Jewel and Keith to go and Kopaka to go save Fable because that's what's in Jewel's mind. That's what this is about. Who's gonna go save Fable?
I heard Anthos.
I need a confirmed aye or whatever.
Aye.
I.
Most of us are going.
So is that everyone?
I think that's literally everyone saying yeah.
Good.
So I will say, everyone, you guys head out into the jungle in the direction of the capital, and you spend the next 12 hours traveling. And yeah, everywhere was over a day's travel. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they're a full extra day because they spent that whole extra day there. They are one extra day behind everyone. So you spend about 12 hours, and you get to you're in the jungle, and it's basically starting to be morning when you come across their group coming back.
Wouldn't it have been
And running
hilarious
up to
if our
Fables
group
and
asked
hugging
each
her
other in the
and
night?
telling her how scared I was? And that she's never to do this to get me again as I face kisses with my cheeks.
No.
And then
Well,
I lick her
And to
cheeks.
clarify, they're if I'm right and they didn't change their mind, they are coming back via rock.
Yes. But we would, of course, see a group of that size traveling beneath us.
You would see them, and they would see you because you're in the air. So.
And then I would tell my sister that she's silly to worry.
You know, I'm always silly. I'm sorry. I
We
care.
love you. We love you for it.
Hi.
Well. Val, it would be foolish of us to make you all go all the way back on foot. So why don't we all get on top of Adlib?
Can we all fit on top of Adlib?
Yes, we've done it before.
Yeah, it's basically, it's just within the weight capacity of the rock, but it is within it. Just barely.
Thank you all for not being Dragonborns and orcs.
What? Wait, what?
You're heavy.
Wait,
We got y'all.
hold on. What?
I don't know how much does all
What?
these clothes
Just
weigh.
turn into a dragon. We could just ride on her too.
I believe subtlety is still what you're going for.
Oh.
Dragons stand out.
Yeah.
We've already
No,
had
it wasn't.
one.
I mean, if you
Tails
guys
and long
know,
tails.
like, the rocks are pretty big. They can carry a fair amount of weight. You're within that. It's just like if there were more of you, it'd be problematic.
If
Can
I
I
may,
hang from the rock's feet? I just want to hold on to the feet and because I'm so big cats right now.
Are we playing cat and mouse?
so may I suggest, for sake of brevity, that for the ride back, since we are all together, that we are able to tell each other what we did on our mission?
I mean, if you want to do that, if you guys want to skip past it, that's totally fine. If you want to role play it out, that's fine too.
So we stole a ship, right?
Wait, why did you steal a ship?
We may need it for later.
And it was their championship, like their best one.
Just when Fable didn't look like she could be any prouder, like a proud mom whose second grader is on stage and it's his solo in the song in the school play, and then he points at Kieran and says that it was him, and Fable looks just like.
Oh, if that made you happy, you should ask Kopakas what he did, because he was thinking of yous.
He was in a very
Picking up them orphans.
Orphans?
Yeah. Yeah, I stole clothing from all these Yantis in this arena, and then each loser donated their clothing. And oh boy,
It's like,
and a lot
it
of
feels
people,
like there's like 50 or 60 naked Yantis in the other rooms over there.
yeah.
I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, not only that, the people here are so nice. After each fight, they all threw food at us. So the more donations for the orphans, free food. Now, of course, we took some for ourselves.
Dungeon Master.
What?
Through just asking above table to the Dungeon Master, I have known Kopaka a long time. So through this nonsense, I am eventually getting the gist of what's actually happened here, correct?
Yes, exactly. And I will say that you did say, Murph will give you his version of events, which is slightly different. Then you get a slightly different version from William Snakespeare, but Sasha gives you the most accurate version of what happened, basically.
Fable will not even care. She's just so happy and proud of Kopaka, and
And look at all his clothes.
Give him a great big hug and tell him how great of a job he did.
Oh, thank you, Phil. If only you were there. I was just doing what you taught me to do. Just taking it diary.
This meant more than me being there, because I couldn't be there, and I was able to trust you with it, and I was able to trust you with flying colors.
Oh, yes. Oh, and then Kabbalah just like makes a proud like gesture look. Just hands on like fists on his like hips and all that, stiff like a superhero as a legend.
You all are legends, Kopakis.
Yeah, did a good cause, food donations, and taking clothes from the rich, giving it to the poor.
Regular Robin Hood, that's you.
Yep. Not even knowing it. Oh, the audience were cheering us so hard.
In forms of dragonborns.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But that was a little sad that they were booing the other contestants that lost. I don't understand why.
All right, so far I've heard about stealing a ship and beating the crap out of everybody that they behold.
Well, I have something to show you and designs to share once we get back.
Oh,
Save this surprise.
I do love a good surprise. You know this. You don't have to go.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Corbal's eyes pick up at the mention of designs.
Jewel, not having seen Corbel in forevers, wand of smiles.
Wisdom saving.
At that comment, Corbal's facial fade twists into a small smile.
Oh, you let it go through. All right, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
He lets the wand of smiles just go through. All right.
I haven't seen you in forevers, brothers.
Hi, sisters. It's been a while.
It feels like it's eternities.
Well, I mean, there was a point where there was an eternity that went between us. It was a long time ago, though.
Oh no! If you had seen what I have seen, I haven't seen anybody's in like what feels like forevers.
You know what? That sounds like the type of thing that's worth a good story, don't you? Don't you think?
It's a long stories, so have some times.
Sure. Well, I'm sure we'll have time to kill while we're flying back on Adlib. You can tell me all about it.
You'll hear us when they tell us fables.
Okay. You're her over the sound of wind?
Yeah, it's not that loud.
Okay.
Put it this way, I was telling Honeys about it, and he was drooling for like a week. His mind was just blown.
A
He was
week?
just sitting there, his eyes open, and just the drools. Every once in a while, his tongue would flop out.
Sounds like you've had quite the adventure then.
I believe Cole's
I'm
team
blues now.
being valuable.
Looking at myself overs.
Fable will whisper.
And I can do this. And every time I wink and then blap, I'm going to change to look like different people in the party, like their clothes and whatnot. And then back to me's.
She's been doing a lot of face stuff and a lot of drugs. Mostly drugs. Fable whispers in Corporal here.
So my student has...
Also drugs.
Corporal like,
so my
okay,
student has
gotcha.
followed more directly in my footsteps.
In fact, Jewel's done drugs that don't even exist yet.
Okay.
I mean, dude,
You know, like Breaking Bad? It was just like that. Oh, wait, you haven't seen that. Did I even see it? I don't even know anymore.
Okay. Bringing it back.
Yeah, hey, Cole, maybe we should go through Cole's team.
You ever finished with Cole's team?
I think so.
Oh, they're done.
They are done. They came back with...
They're with us.
Yeah. You guys, when you met up with Raja was on Cole's team.
Oh yeah. Yes, I'm sure people would love to hear about that.
And she's muted on the Discord.
Jamie.
Jamie's, Cole's.
Yeah?
Share us. Tell us what.
Tell them what Raja did.
I don't remember.
Of course she doesn't. I can't believe any of you expected her to.
No, we had to try.
Okay.
That's the point.
I'm sorry that my memory is shit.
You stole a
You're
theory.
just a doorfish, honeys, and we loves you just the way you are. But
Yeah,
you know,
don't
it's
have to
because
be
we knows
sorry.
you that we accepts yous.
You
I
just
was
have
going
to
to
accept
say-
the occasional razzing.
I forgot what we did.
You managed. Yes, you have ghost books.
Oh, that's right. We have Ghost Book. We snuck in without me damaging anything.
I am so impressed.
I posed stealth.
And
Anyways.
What about you? You were gone for quite a while.
Well, hold on. I would also because all I heard was stole a ship from that party, and then they got cut off, and they did a hell of a lot more than that I would like my character to be aware of.
Okay.
I got a
Well, the main thing is the stolen ship. We also Anthos managed to blow up all their other ships in that port. I cleared the sky.
Really?
I managed. I cleared the sky for a little bit.
Oh, so the
Oh yeah, and I also befriended this like society of small sardine people.
I wondered what that was.
There are tiny fish people underwater.
I wondered what that was.
Yeah, they're like literally the size of sardines, and they just live
Did you
underwater.
lick them? How do they taste?
Why would I lick them?
Why wouldn't you lick them? Don't be weird, Kieran's. I'm just gonna blep at them.
And are these sardine people friendly?
Yeah, yeah. One
Yeah?
pledged his small trident to our cause.
Oh,
So I'd say pretty friendly.
Also, you gotta tell him that he's with us right now.
Yeah, I will say it's at this point. I'm going to say he did travel with them on the way here. So you're going to see him pop out on Kieran's shoulder, and he is incredibly tiny, and his trident is the size of a toothpick.
I'm going to slowly get closer and closer to him until he's right in front of tongue's distance, and then I'm going to lick him.
But I mean, it's like a sardine, right?
Yeah, he tastes like a sardine.
Salty.
He tastes just like a sardines.
However, he seems somewhat disturbed by the being licked by you.
I bet.
Probably should have asked for consent.
I'm just gonna stand at him with my eyes doing like a lava lamp kind of thing, and with a cat blep with my head slightly tilted, and it's really creepy. But I'm just gonna sit there staring at him.
So basically, like Hypnotoad.
Not like a
cat. Yeah, Hypnotoads, but jewels. With a
Yeah, so you see him. He's tiny. He's really small.
Fable's kind of like, this is the cutest thing ever. It's like looking at a goldfish with a sword.
Also,
It takes a minute. It takes a minute to get over it. And she's like, thank you for your allegiance. What is your name?
Oh yeah.
Trying not to laugh. She's trying so hard not to laugh.
It was like Sardi Man or something.
Yeah, it was Sardine. Yes.
Sardine.
Yes.
That's it. There it is.
Yeah. His name was Sardine, as in like combination of sardine and man.
Oh my god. So yeah, Fable breaks it. She cracks up. She's laughing. She thinks this is the funniest, cutest thing she's ever seen.
Also, technically relevant to the fact we stole a ship. There's now an underwater tunnel that leads out from the mines to the ocean.
Are you serious? Do they lead anywhere else? Has it been explored?
No, I made it.
You made it? Can you make more?
It hasn't been that long since the initial return rate.
12 hours.
It's been about 12 hours. No, it's longer because you also waited until evening, so it's been about a day.
So yeah.
Yeah, I could probably do more.
So we could make tunnels that go anywhere, you're saying?
Technically.
And you're just telling this to me now.
Where are the tunnel sinks?
The tunnel stinks?
I don't know. I didn't really think about it until I stole shit.
Fable will sigh, smile, and shake her head and look up at Kieran and say, "You are lucky that you are cute, dear druid." That makes things interesting. Okay. Did anybody else destroy any towers?
We did.
Destroy what's now? We destroyed a whole lot of things. Soys, and I'm gonna snap out of it. They're mostly machines, and we freed a whole bunch of peoples. I don't know where they are, but we're hoping they got out okays. We were big distractions.
Sombra and I only had time to steal.
Save the surprise. We got a box.
Oh, a very important box.
Something very special inside the box. I'll show you.
Which triggered an alarm.
So you're saying the Shadow Man snuck into the priestess's bedroom and stole a box. What else is new?
Sexual jokes moments.
So.
I mean, there is something else in that box you may not want to see.
Oh, actually, there is some.
I can't wait till we see this because Keith has plans that I just absolutely love that he's been waiting for us.
There
sees his pictures.
Oh, there is something you should know about the champion. We did see him there. He had
He's got a big, scary black sword.
Yeah.
So the champion and the priestess were both at the temple.
Yes.
And then, well, he travels fast because he was at the auto step when we were there.
He was?
What?
Yes. He was calling for an emergency meeting. I decided to play it safe. I should have.
I'm really certain that was about us.
Mooney, just a quick question.
Yes.
Did Cucumber on the first day we saw him there?
Yeah, remember that there was a day, that was the day they'd already spent the night. That was the following day.
Oh, okay.
So all it took him was a day to get from the temple to the capital.
So he was traveling for a day.
Yeah, he traveled
Okay.
right from the temple right after you left and headed straight for the capital.
But Dungeon Master.
Yes.
It was just him, correct? The priestess was not with him.
No, you did not see the priestess at all.
Oh, really?
We did. Gil did destroy a chunk of the temple.
Yeah, we had to use Gil to escape, so he turned it back into his real form.
He is very grumpy.
I'm torn. You can see Fable's when you can see Fable's eyes darting back and forth as she paws at her lower lip like she does when she's.
What is it, sisters? Just spit it out.
Trying to solve a puzzle, and she says, "I am torn between two steps to do next. I want those towers down. We need open communications if we're going to do what we're going to do. However, the two strongest snakes on this island are currently on opposite sides of it, and it sounds like that does not happen very often."
I can take out one towers. Keith and I can, and whoever wants to come with us.
Above table, we were.
They got to be sneaky.
You weren't here for it yesterday, but above table, we were told to do the towers together.
Yeah, that's right.
So we cannot split up.
I mean, above table. Yeah.
But let me put it this way: above table, I warned you against splitting the group. How's that?
Yes, but
You're
again,
given a sword. Are you
I'm
sure?
not going to metagame, so I'm going to play my characters, and I'm going to say, "I'll take out the towers."
All right, then I'm going to say I don't think that is wise. I want us to stick together now. They are aware of our presence. We've lost the element of surprise, so we need to rely on each other's strength.
But that's not true. Is we can use the tunnels, right?
I don't think the tunnels reach all the way out to the.
No, Kieran can make tunnels.
Yeah.
Kieran can make tunnels, honey. I'm sorry that you miss heals. But yeah, the idea is that every like 24 hours or something, Kieran can move something the amount, the size of a ship.
How far are we talking
We-
here?
We already made them aware that the orator has returned, but they do not know how we got here or how we are traveling.
So they don't know about the snake.
No.
Sorry, I meant the
You
worm.
mean worm? No.
No, they don't know about the worm, and they don't know that Kieran can make tunnels.
No.
I don't think.
It's safe to assume they don't know that. Because no one would.
The only thing they probably saw was a ship just disappearing beneath the ocean.
They did see that. They really saw that.
Here's,
What did they
here
see
are my
us on this
two.
ship?
Here are my two suggestions for our next steps. Either we go together to the first tower, take it out hard and fast, all get out, go to the next tower, marathon this shit, and take out the second tower, boom boom, one after another.
I'm game. Let's do it.
Or she looks at her sister and she's starting to now pinch her nose. Or
Cat bleps.
we all get back to the cave, take a brief water break, and then
Oh, I
go
love
hit.
the waters.
And then
I
go
thought you
hit.
didn't like the waters.
I think
Sorry.
she means. I
You can
think.
drink water.
I know. I'm going literal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a joke right now, but I'm probably just annoying her.
I appreciate the attempt.
Or we all go take a 15-minute breather, gather ourselves and our weapons, sharpen them as sharp as possible, and then march straight to that temple and go after the priest.
I'm with you. Whatever you decides. I like both.
Gesundheit.
Well, here's the
Thank you.
question: is there a tower at the temple?
Nope.
There is no tower at the temple. Okay.
So we can't do
Unfortunately.
that.
So
I
so
very much wish that we could kill two birds with one stone with this. And I've already taken out the tower at the capital where the champion has gone, and it is an uproar and chaos, so it is not a safe place to infiltrate right now. However, I bet right now that that temple is currently working on...
If I might make a suggestion,
Yes.
what if we go to the temple, take out the priests, priestess, etc., and while we're doing that, Pink Worm here goes and digs tunnels to the towers.
That we can do.
And then...
Well,
after
we should
recover
ask
from
monks.
and
Is that possible?
Shut up, please.
We still have to ask monk at some point.
Yes, but let me finish. That way, once we've taken out the temples, they'll be looking in that area for us. Whereas
Yes.
we'll have the means to move hidden between each other objective.
Yes. No, I agree that we should be setting up at the same time if we're going to take out this priestess at the same time.
Yeah. And
The question
however
is-
long we need to recover from taking out the priestess, because
That
be
is the
honest,
big question. I am concerned about us. I don't know our situation right now and how we're doing forces-wise. Am I being too brash? I don't want to act too quickly if the group is not ready for it. Because we'd be attacking the priestess as soon as possible. And I don't know if people are ready for that. But I do agree that if we do attack the priestess first, that while that is happening, that we should be prepping for the next step. That is correct.
Well, here's a follow-up question. Well, do you think fighting the priestess alone is... Do you think we'll have a better chance to get the priestess away from the champion if we start taking on towers? Will the champion be sent out to go deal with them? Or the priestess? Or will they draw together to better defend each other?
That's true. We don't know what...
Well, being a champions, what are the chances of him being able to teleport to hers?
That is an interesting... We do not know how their resources. However, that is very true. But if they are left to do what comes to their comfort, their strategy, whether it's to stay separate or to come together, then it's on their terms. Right now, it's on ours. Does that make sense?
Yes. Although teleportation is a good point, we should assume that we may not be fighting the priestess alone.
I agree.
Just a
The
double.
only...
Oh, sorry.
No, all I was going to say is the only thing that we kind of for sure know right now is that they are concerned that their capital is under attack, that their docks are under attack. Those are strategic for taking over a country. A temple is not. It would be foolish of them right now to worry about reinforcing their temple in the heartland of their country instead of their borders in their capital. And that's just going off of the normal strategy of a war when you're being invaded. I don't know if that's the way these people work or not.
I would say that Fable knows that the Yanti are so extremely religious, the temple is meaningful to them. I will say that Fable...
I know it's meaningful, but they're not going to have their army at the heart of it right now.
Presumably not, but they may. It's probably more. It's safe. I think it's safe for you to assume it's more defended than like a different country's temple. Probably
I agree.
Not as defended as.
That's why I'm. Yeah.
So,
that's why I'm taking this very seriously, and I want to make sure that our forces are ready for it.
Infiltration assassination, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
As opposed to a full-on assault.
Yes. Yes. If we can. If not, well, beggars can't be choosers.
Oh, just trying to wrap.
Say we take the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That's my vote.
Wrap your head around what?
So just to recap.
Yeah.
Tower or castle, there is a champion, there is a high priestess.
Yes.
We cannot hit both simultaneously. We have to choose one, then the other.
We should is more appropriate.
Now, remind me, what is the impact of the barrier that is currently in place?
Right now, there were 3 towers. Now there's 2, and it makes it so that you can't communicate and you can't teleport around. As far as we know, we don't have any way of doing that. We don't know if they.
We don't have a way, but we have to assume, since it's their god and probably a blessing, etc., that they're limitless while we're deactivated.
Okay.
We haven't seen it, but it would be stupid of us to assume.
Yeah. Okay. So there's
familiars.
So if there's a moratorium on communication, moratorium on teleportation, they might have some sort of an exception.
Yeah.
Now,
I said one other thing. You knew going in, but I'll remind you of this: that your communication with your gods, you still have access to your powers, but you can't communicate with them because you're in another god's area.
Unless, of course, they're in a guitar right next to me and permanently cyclically linked to my mind. Correct?
Actually, I didn't think about that, but like just like when Jewel called for Preishu, Deathclock didn't go with you because he would immediately detect them. Like that would give you away instantaneously.
Ah, ooh, this is most concerning. Okay.
I have a question too, Looney.
Yes.
Because we never asked. Are Keith and I still connected?
So what I will say is, you feel the connection, but you cannot communicate.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I guess the ultimate objective here is to get rid of the priestess and bring everybody back under the fold of the orator. Is that a fair and accurate summary?
That is one part of it. There are 3 major players, maybe a 4th that we know of. We need to get them out of the picture. So we've got the High Priestess, we've got their new champion, we've got the I'm trying to think of the word for it because the god itself has a representation, an avatar. The god has an avatar, and the god has serpentine reincarnation. Now, we don't know if that's in this new champion or not. Looney hasn't given us that bone yet, but that might be a player on the table.
Okay, so we've got 3, potentially 4 high priority targets.
Yes.
And we have a barrier stopping teleportation and communication.
Now, you and I destroyed one of the 3 towers while we were in the capital.
You did.
Yeah.
That tower is completely broken.
Yeah, and clearly they can't just fix it overnight.
Yes.
Be our main priority now.
Yeah. Right now they have a lot of priorities.
Down
I feel like there's 2 ways of approaching this. Either you do the side things one by one and you whittle them down, or you just try to go for the head of the snake and cut it off, no pun intended.
That's kind of that's kind of where I'm going with this, is that we can either go take out 2 towers one after another and get the communication out of the way and whittle that down and whittle them down by power, or right now, while their 2 big head honchos are on opposite ends of the country, because we know the champion's in the capital because he chased us. Well, he didn't chase us. He went there. And we know that the priestess is still back at the temple. So this is the best opportunity.
You don't know she's at the temple. You know she's not at the capital with the champion. That's what I'll say you know.
There is one concern about taking down the towers and getting communications back up and running is that if we're able to teleport, they can also teleport too.
Well, we're assuming they have some sort of way around it. We're assuming.
Honeys, we're assuming that they still can teleport even right now.
Yeah.
I do. If we can somehow have the battle in our favor, some sort of circumstance, I'm leaning towards we try to go after the champion or the priestess.
I agree, and I also think that you're right, because we have what they stole, which I feel is very important to that priestess. So we could probably, if she's not right now crying in her bed like a 16-year-old schoolgirl, then we could probably lure her out with her Playboy magazine collection that we just stole out of her bedroom under her bed. So.
Okay.
I am spending my spare time making a copy of every page.
It's not.
It's to remind everyone the 3 things you stole from the priestess's bedroom. You stole a autographed, tasteful nude of Cucumber.
We're making copies of and altering in different ways to be funnies before we post them around town.
You stole a spell for communicating with the deity, and more than like a simple sending, for basically, it's almost like an astral projection level into the deity's realm.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3rd thing you stole was this crazy black and purple and green crystal thing. Those are the 3 things you stole.
Which we still have no idea what it is.
And in that crystal,
magicals, though.
And in that crystal, is there a place to put the double A's? Just saying.
I have a bit of an idea. Do we know where the champion is?
Yeah, we do.
Here's an idea.
Uh-huh.
We try and jump the champion. but we leave him alive to lick his wounds and run back to the priestess, and we somehow casually let slip that we stole X or Y things, and oh, don't worry, make sure they don't know about our hidden base that's at this location.
I really love your creativity. You get triple stars for the creativity. But we know where the champion is. The champion is at the capital. He's the one that we got scared of because he brought his whole military army with him. And so we left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you saw, and I will say, you did see him rush right to the council chambers. You did see that.
Yeah.
So right now he's tattling on us in the most reinforced. He is right now tattling on us in the most reinforced building in the most reinforced city with the most people possible.
Okay, because I was hoping we could somehow bait them into chasing us blindly into a location that we want, but we don't know how much temper they have.
I would love that. I don't know how dumb this one is.
Yeah.
He's not as dumb as he's not as dumb as mine because he's fully armored with a magic sword.
Wait.
Wait,
don't we have somebody in the party that the infiltrator or investigator or manipulator rogue, their ability to tell if a target is like lesser or greater than a specific stat, is there a range requirement on that?
No, that's Mastermind Rogue, and that's specifically intelligence-based stats.
Also, I literally had to be talking to them.
Yeah,
you would have to be engaged in conversation. Okay, never mind.
And it's not, and it doesn't involve physical. It's just mental stats.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay, that's all.
So should our next assignment be taking on the High Priestess then?
I mean, that sounds like what we're leaning towards.
I feel like she would be the easier target.
Yeah, and then if the champion ends up rushing to her, if he rushes to her in the middle of a combat, then we can be ready for that.
100%.
Yep, I'm just going to assume he's going to show up.
All right.
We should also, I think, be prepared to withdraw if things look bad.
I agree.
When you say withdraw, withdrawals can be very, very tricky. Maybe if someone is incapacitated in some way and the next person over is engaged and so on and so forth is also incapacitated. How would we prepare for that?
Jules is going to look at Mox and be like, well, brothers, what do you think about taking the worms and having our backs in case we need it? I can make sure everyone gets in.
I think Mark's not here.
We're talking on the rock. We're still flying back. There's a 12-hour trip that we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
My suggestion?
Okay, well, why don't we ask Mox about the purple worms, or using the worms, so that I can then carry everybody's and get them into it so we can retreat.
Yes, we can.
Thought we were going to have the worm doing other things.
Well, we can also get Kieran to do it if we want.
Now, I'll remind you, Kieran's...
We don't need the worms doing other things if we need the worms to help us and we want backups escape plans.
Now, what I will say is, you know,
reallocate.
Tunnel-making abilities are not nearly what the purple worms is. He's got so much juice that he can spend on a day.
Mm-hmm.
Making a tunnel that's over a day's travel is outside the realm of something.
We don't need a day's travel. We just need a Bugs Bunny hole.
Yeah. So he can make a Bugs Bunny hole with his staff. Easy peasy.
Okay.
Like that is like a small tunnel hole like that. You know, is nothing for him.
Okay, if we need that,
as long as he stays conscious.
Yes, as long as correct. Sorry, yes. As long as he's awake and conscious and whatnot.
So where would the hole go?
To make a decent sized hole, but eventually it would end. But
as to the question of how do we plan a withdrawal, that part will have to play by ear. However, I think we should have a threshold of if people start taking too many hits or start going down in the fight, where we call it.
I agree. Do we want a safety word?
Padiddle.
Bananas, please. Let's make it bananas.
Jenga.
Jenga.
Good call. Oh, that's funny.
I mean, someone's got to say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking love Critical Role.
Jenga, motherfucking Jenga.
Oh, did you see the live show? It was so good.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm a bit far behind.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So we will. That now above table. Claire is absolutely right. And I also want people to not be afraid to, role play out their situation so that people are aware around the table when things are getting bad. Don't just keep it to yourself. We need to know if you're at 5 hit points. Tell us that you're spitting up blood. Let us know what's going on. Don't just all of a sudden tell us you're down, and then the next person, oh, I'm down too. And we're all like, what?
All right, so if we're down 5 HP, we'll say Jenga. Is that?
Yeah, huh? How about maybe you
if they've hit you hard enough to knock out half your health, say something.
Yeah, big facts. Like let the party be aware of what's going on with your characters, so that we're not surprised when shit's going down with your characters, so that we can all act appropriately, because we want to have each other's back. Correct?
Well, do we want to have like someone be like a dedicated healer whose only job is like support, and then we have like a dedicated runner whose only job is like, oh, this person's looking real rough, I'm just gonna like yank them off the stage type of deal to the healer?
I find that is very game oriented, and I do feel that strategy. However, one, we've never played that way before, even when in our heart of hearts we know we should.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Two,
you're
she's just asking everybody to just say something when you're getting low.
Mm-hmm.
And to let us know if something hits you.
Ow, and my person's looking really rough.
Yeah, or if something really hits you hard, be like, oh shit, that hit hard. Or something along those lines.
Yeah, you don't have to put it in roleplay terms. You could just say, that was half my hit points.
Yeah. But just let everybody be aware of what's going on with you. We like to know. We're interested. And God forbid, we maybe even like you.
Well, Cadence is at a point where she's even harder to hit.
Invisibility.
Too, I also think that we should rely on the versatility of this group. Although there's nothing wrong with being, knowing what your role is. 100%. If you're the tank, you better be taking damage. But I do think that right now, because we don't know what we're walking into, I think that diversity of the situation and the nuance in reading and not worrying about being dedicated to a role, I think might hinder us just a little bit, just because we are not used to playing that way at this point.
Fair points.
All right.
But that's just me. That's just me talking out loud.
No, I totally agree
see
with
the
you.
logic.
It's not just you.
That's just.
By the way, do any of the auntie that we have at the fortress know anything? Sorry, the mines know anything about the high priestess that they could tell us?
You can absolutely ask them. I'm gonna say that if everyone's good and you're good with this conversation, we'll move to the mine, and we'll move to the rest of the travel. And you are absolutely welcome to ask the auntie if they know anything. You just got lots of prisoners. Who knows what they know? No one's tried interrogating any of them. You captured like a ton of people.
Okay, well, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go and get the box and show it. Well, first I'm gonna mention to Fable about the designs I memorized for the robes.
Oh yeah, that's true. You did.
Oh, yeah, you did memorize it. Yeah,
you specifically did. You memorized the robes of the high priestess. They do stand out quite a lot.
As he's describing them to me, I will create them with my paint.
Yeah, that's doable. 100%.
I want to see a performance roll to see how much she knocks it out of the park.
I should do we should do a performance roll in this, just in case you absolutely botch it. You probably won't.
Yeah, you get rolling on it, and she's not gonna botch it because she has luck.
Well,
Well,
not
she
only
also-
do I have luck, I have reliable
Yeah,
talent.
she actually can't botch it. She's
You're
reliable
going to knock
talent.
it out of the park. I just want to
You mean a
see how
performance
much
from
she
her
knocks it
or
out
a
of the park.
No,
performance
from me. Yeah, from me.
Oh,
No,
okay.
from me. He wants it from me just so that I can show off the ridiculous thing I have on my performance. But my computer has been turned itself off because I haven't had to
No,
touch
Looney.
it.
I can roll it. Hang on.
I mean, that's kind of why I'm flipping back and forth between game and comics.
Yeah, that's a 27. There you go.
Mine look better than the real thing.
Can I
I mean,
give
I hope they
Fable's
look about the
guidance
same
and be
because we're
like,
trying to imitate someone here.
can I give Fable's guidance in Bardic's inspiration? No, I don't have that. Pigsley's guidance?
Yes.
I mean, sure.
For the hell of it.
All right, so yeah, then once the robes are done, I'm gonna
28 now.
show her the box and what's inside.
The box.
Especially that big
Always-
shiny fancy
Sorry, we have our
jewel
bits.
thing.
You always bring me such nice things, Shadow Man.
Only the best.
All right.
Hello. He didn't do that alone. I'm just saying.
Is that Makoto, by the way, above table?
Yes.
Okay. By the way,
Fable. Oh, go ahead.
oh yeah. By the way, I don't think we've met briefly. What is your name again?
I'm Makoto Shin. Are you Corbo by any chance?
Yes. Last I checked, our hashtag / David.
Yeah, I will say, of course, that's actually what happens if you try to say his
Oh
name.
yeah,
That's what
I
you
say
get.
David.
Yeah, that's what happens. Because he insists on carrying around all those things.
Wow. Looney, not mine.
Question. Right now, with there being a lack of communication and spells being able to do crazy shit like that,
No, he's got the stones physically on him, so those have reality bending levels nonsense.
It's not messaging or
it's not communication. It's just straight up changes reality to the person.
I'm pretty sure that's like 11th level magic. Those stones.
Yeah, they do nothing but make it so that the person carrying them's name is David. That's all they do. Such powerful magic wasted on such a tiny effect.
Oh,
all right. So David it is. Continue.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome to the team, I guess.
Thank you.
The Fable will kiss, like she does with Sombra. She will kiss her fingers, and then she'll place her fingers gently on Makoto's cheek. Thank you. This is wonderful.
You're welcome.
We are going to need someone to identify exactly what this jewel is.
Okay. I'm sure I can find someone, correct, Looney?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Thank
he have
you.
an identify rod or whatever?
I think he still does, unless he got rid of it.
We also have scrolls of identify. Just saying, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what is it?
So that crystal was a soul container.
Oh.
Was a soul container.
Well, it's a soul container, but it is empty.
So either the champion or the priestess is the new Serpentine.
Or someone, like I will say it's safe to assume that Serpentine's been put in a vessel. Whether it's one of them or someone else, you really don't know. But it's safe to assume that this crystal held the soul of Serpentine.
Interesting.
Maybe we can somehow use it to put the soul back in here.
Too bad you don't have a wizard who's good at stealing souls and stuff to help you with that.
Oh my god, it reminds me of this shows I once watched. It was like a Pokeballs or something. I'm sorry, maybe I'm just tripping.
That I wonder, with all of our magic folk around, is there a way to use the energy coming off of this to locate whoever has the soul that was in it? Is that possible?
You know what? I'm going to say that it's safe to assume that this is connected. It's like an object that belonged to someone, so you could probably attempt to scry.
Oh, wait, who has? Do we have a scry scroll?
I don't know that.
Or
I've got scry. I've got lots of scries. But my meld between two worlds doesn't work. So would scry work?
So that, remember, the gaze between two minds lets you communicate and view through them. It doesn't actually tell you where they are.
so you could still use scry if you're.
Well, you haven't tried. You have no idea. If you guys have never actually tried scry, you don't know if it would work.
We can try.
You absolutely can try. There's only one way to find out, and that's to try.
I will try.
All right. So let me just pull up scrying, because I think I want to say it's a +3 from having that. Hang on. Because it does give you a bonus from having that object.
Also, I will also point out that we learned about Serpentine at the temple, so we know what she looks like. We know her story. There's a familiarity there because you gave us that.
Yeah. So you're gonna get a +5 because you've heard of the target. So that's yeah. No, I'll give you. I'll actually say because you don't know the target well, so you won't get a minus on their save. I'll say you get the middle one, so they don't get a bonus to their save because you know them. And then I'm going to say because you also have the possession, you get a -4. So I will roll the save and -4 off of it. And then it's going to be against your spell save DC.
Which is 21.
Mm-hmm. That's minus. Okay, let me sure I type that right. I should do it. Okay. All right. Well, that's a failure because they got a 3 on the dice.
Oof.
Wow.
14. Hold
Yeah.
on.
So they had a
They
14
didn't roll high.
save. Then you -4, so they ended up with basically a 10 modifier, and then they rolled a 3.
Beautiful.
So what I will say is when you scry, you just want to make sure. I believe scry lets you basically see where they are with a little thing that's nearby, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you get to see what they're doing. It's like looking at a window too.
Yeah, so you see a colossal, like the basically that statue you saw, but bigger than that large statue. So they are huge, and you see them at the temple rebuilding the temple with their own 2 hands.
Wait, they're building a thing?
Yes.
So may I ask
I guess
one
we're not going into
clarification?
the temple now.
That's not necessarily true. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Just for clarification.
Yes.
Are we talking this is a biological giant snake or is this a construct giant snake?
Biological.
Are we talking bigger than a rock? Are we talking Murph size?
This is the size of an ancient dragon.
No.
Whoop. That's like my daddy.
Well, that's big.
Great, jeez.
It is big. But we happen to have a couple things that are just as.
Like what?
Like an actual ancient dragon.
A black one at that. I guess the melts just like everything else.
So I will say, you also see the priestess with Serpentine, but I'm going to also say that you can see that the priestess has true sight and saw the thing,
shit.
so she knows you spied on them. She doesn't know where you are, but she knew you were spying on them.
That's fine. I've already announced my presence. So you're saying that there is a physical, regular-sized Serpentine next to the priestess, and there is also a giant...
No, just a giant one and the priestess.
Wait, wait. If it has true sight, then it's gonna be then Cadence won't get that advantage if she attacks her invisible then.
No.
Nope.
Visibility means nothing.
Damn.
To the priestess specifically. Because I will say, you put the orb there, you saw them, the priestess turned to the orb and destroyed it.
That's fine.
Well, all right
I
then.
saw what I needed to see.
Well, at least we know what she can do, right? Well, one of the things she can do.
Does suggest though that you might know we're coming if we hit
So
somewhere else.
So they're
She
gonna.
knows that we were spying on hers in the showers. It was a good peep shows.
It doesn't prove that we are coming. She doesn't know how many we've been spying on or who we've been spying on.
She
They
doesn't
don't
even
know that they're
she doesn't
exclusive.
even know technically who spied on her. All she knows is that someone used the spell Scry. And that there was a magical sensor there. That's it.
And I know this might sound crazy, but this also encourages me to take out this threat at the temple sooner rather than later, before the champion can regroup with them and make it a bigger threat.
Oh.
And we don't know if that's going to get more powerful as it continues to be here.
Well,
Mhm.
I mean, we've taken down big stuff before, so that's not.
And we brought some pretty heavy hitters with us.
Is the big thing that Serpentine is possessing? Is that okay to kill, or no?
Who wants to cast Enlarge on the dragon?
We have a
I mean, I
scroll of
do
that
have
lying
that
around.
option. I know that spell. I can do that.
Okay. So are you gonna enlarge?
It does
both,
take
or-
up my concentration spot.
I'm just saying, we also have potions that does that too. So you don't need to waste concentrations.
Take up my concentration spot.
Oh yeah, we do.
We have potions of giant growths. It's the same things, I'm pretty sure.
Well then,
And I'm just gonna pull one up from my pockets.
yeah, we'll
I
give
love
that to
them.
the.
They take like licorice.
Yeah, we'll give one of them to the dragon. That could be fun. Kaiju battle.
I'm sure that Gil would enjoy that too.
I want to be in a kaiju battle.
Yeah, give her one too.
Don't forget me. I have experience of being a kaiju myself.
Give him a potion.
I get to be a kaiju.
Get a potion. You all get potions.
Mothra, I will do you justice.
Let me just remind you, fucking like the T-Rex and Blue fighting that thing.
Bum.
Yeah.
Yes, I watched Godzilla
Ridiculous.
Or Godzilla Mothra versus King Ghidorah.
Mothra, I will avenge you.
I'm pretty sure in that kaiju battle, you're Mothra.
Yes.
You didn't realize that you're gonna die and you'll come back in an egg, right?
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
I'll be so tiny.
I don't know how small.
I mean, if we make Kopaka larger, he could play Angaris.
Oh yeah, he's getting a potion. I think we've got 4 now that have got a potion.
Godzilla. Remember, I have the atomic breath here, so I can be Godzilla.
Yeah, but you're also spiky, so Angaris.
Oh, come on. I mean, Godzilla's like in the back too.
Can you?
If you want to be Godzilla's Kopakas, you can be Godzilla's.
Yeah, I'm Godzilla.
So we're gonna have a kaiju fight while we take down the priestess, I guess.
I am now making Kopakas a Godzilla's outfits.
Nice.
We need a Mecha Godzilla.
Godzilla has an outfit.
I get to live my dream of being a kaiju.
Already
Hey,
had.
I have the
already
same
had.
dream, kid. Same dream.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Gil, Kopaka, and Cole taking on Serpentine, while the rest of us take on the priestess. Is that?
I wouldn't mind one more going with the heavy hitters, just to be a magic user instead of a bruiser, and to help, battlefield control and all that good jazz that you actually have a squishy for. Who wants to witness the kaiju battle?
I mean,
I will. Sombras, I want to document it with my drawings. Come on, Sombras, we can do it together.
Beautiful.
Would be fun to see.
All right. That's a good that's a good group.
Okay. Sounds good.
Now for the rest of us, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Because the biggest threat to that kaiju fight is the priestess. Do we attack the priestess first so that her attention is on us right away? Or do we try to separate them?
I'm kind of tempted to say, why don't we try building a giant pitfall so that she drops in there and then we can just, pummel her from above.
Somehow I don't think we're going to have that level of prep.
And I highly doubt she's that stupid.
A wand that'll dig a hole real fast.
I'm not. That does. She does. Fable can't even finish the sentence. Okay. You know
Achievement
what?
unlocked.
You know what? We'll keep that on the table, brother, and we'll see what happens when we get there. How about that?
Sure.
I mean, we tend to play things by ear anyways.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's what we should be called in the first place. Playing by ear.
I mean, if all things fail, we have Earthquake.
No.
No, we're not doing that. But I said we just jump her.
I
I'm gonna
agree.
save that
I
for
think we had-
the actual towers.
I agree. I think that we jump the priestess first and divert her attention so that she needs to worry about protecting herself instead of getting rid of the giant growth on our kaijus.
Well, I'm real good at getting up close into somebody's face.
Wonderful.
Actually, I still think it can help us with beating up the priestess.
We do?
I do.
Well, dear druid?
I just need to choose somebody. Who's our best, beat person up right now? Would it guess Cadence or Paladin?
It does depend on in what context.
I'm giving you.
I mean, in terms of heavy hitters at the moment,
Who's our heavy attacker?
If Cadence has better battlefield manipulation and control when it comes to her combat. I can hit somebody really, really hard one at a time. But
I can always get into a murder sandwich with somebody.
Yes.
I swear, I thought I saw you murder sandwich somebody by yourself.
No, I've never managed that myself. I can't be in two places at once.
Yeah. So it depends on the situation. If you're looking for somebody to hit with key points, then she's your kitty. If you're looking for somebody to hit with smite, then I'm your kitty.
Or if you want someone just that hits in general, Kopaka.
He's going to be in a ring fight, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to be in a different fight.
I'm going to be the priest of this fight.
I don't know, Fable. If you want to,
I was just trying to think.
You want to just bat a snake back and forth between us?
I mean, what else would a cat want to do with a Tuesday afternoon?
Okay, I think I'll give it to Fable.
And
you definitely still have support.
Oh,
what are you giving me? What are you giving me?
He's giving you foresight.
Oh, that's a divination spell. That spell is so amazing.
It lasts for 8 hours.
It does. It's not concentration either. It is super strong.
I would recommend
Here's a 9th level spell.
right before we leave to fight, by the way.
It takes 1 minute.
Kieran, have I told you that you're my favorite druid lately?
So
Because you're my favorite.
Be surprised.
He's the only druid, so it's really easy to say that.
Yeah, like what is 2 druids you know?
And you're my favorite. And she kisses her head and kisses his cheek. Your touch is and see into the immediate future. Damn, that's the last thing Fable did.
Yeah, no, foresight is the divination spell to end all divination spells. It is just,
Prevented shot attack roll,
yes.
ability check, and saving throws.
Yeah.
Damn. With my auras on top of that. And my sneak attack will automatically be triggered with every attack.
It's like everything. Like,
And that lasts for every hit.
It's
Once per attack.
ninth divination magic. It is busted.
yeah,
It's ninth level divination. It better be busted.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my god, I can see into the future. And I see in the future that you get a hug. And Fable gives him a hug.
Well, don't cast it yet, because we still have to make the trip.
Yeah, we're gonna cast it like a little bit closer. I was just deciding who to give it to.
This is dumb.
All right. Is there anything else we should do before we officially go to the temple, or? What else?
I asked Raja what party he wants to be in.
By the way, did we ever tell Fable what Raja did?
I'm pretty sure she knew. It was a really big illusion.
I mean, not big enough that she would have seen it from where she.
We are saying that she knows.
Yeah,
because we would have definitely told her.
Someone told Fable
Yeah.
at some point that it's there. However, in terms of the NPCs, we're not going to bring them into this fight because it's going to be ridiculous. For both
I thought
balance.
we've been talking about bringing a dragon in for the past 20 minutes.
Absolutely, you're bringing
Okay.
Gilg, but in terms of for the priestess thing, you guys are going to have to do that on your own.
Okay, that's fine. You don't want to bring the Rakshasa, I get it.
Yeah. I'm already letting you bring an ancient black dragon to fight. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then I will leave the Rakshasa to protect here, as well as the other two ridiculous elf folk that you just gave me today.
Did you want to try talking to them at all?
Oh wait, I just realized we haven't checked out the ghost books.
Again, it's kind of assumed that she could have talked to them, but it was the DM not having them that didn't allow any interaction so far.
Yes, that's true.
You can't blame her for not talking to them and be like, hey, didn't you want to talk to him today? It's like, didn't you want to make those 2 weeks ago? Just put it saying that,
Yeah.
We got you there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a lot of talking so far, and I feel like me now taking another 20 minutes to get to know characters that won't matter in a few episodes is kind of rude of me at this point, and then I'm sure that people want to get going on stuff at this game at some point. However, if you would like to set aside an RP, we could do that.
Yeah, we can try to do that.
RP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone's welcome to participate in this one.
Perfect. That is an excellent idea.
Did you already change your Santa Claus outfit already?
Yeah, I got it's getting cold.
Oh, okay.
All right then.
Warm him up.
Yeah, if you wanted to, I will say, yeah, you did not examine those ghost books either. That is something you can still do. And there was the battle plans that were taken as well. I'm trying to think. I don't think there was anything else you guys stole that you haven't looked at yet.
I think that was all that we stole.
Well, I mean, there was the ship, you already looked at that. There was the
Yeah,
box, but you already looked at the stuff in there.
Do we have time to paint the side of the ship before we go?
Paint it?
Oh yeah, his clay.
If we do, we're making the naked picture of Cucumber.
That's what he wanted.
Oh.
I know, anyways.
what he wanted to do, but edit a couple details.
Edit make it a small detail.
I mean, if you want to spend time,
The smallest of details.
so if you wish to spend extra time there, so that you can paint on the boat, you can. Just let me know that
Well,
you
it just if we're just sitting around waiting for people, then yeah, that's what we're doing in spare time.
I think the plan was you guys to basically leave right away. Am I wrong? I think that's
No, that was
It's
the plan.
totally fine, but if it's not, that's when he wants to do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm more of a. Do we want to have like a hero's feast ahead of time? Like I'm pretty sure the duration's like 8 hours on that.
it's more than
wait
hours
until we're
travel.
actually there.
Yeah, it is more than 8 hours travel to get where you're going.
Do we have someone who can cast Heroes Feast?
that'd be horrible.
Horrible.
Bard, cleric, druid, so I could cast it. Kieran could cast it.
Do you have the thing though?
You need a gem encrusted bowl.
Bowl
I mean, up to the DM if we want to hand wave it. He hasn't been a stacker for components yet, with the exception of one item, which is diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only one I've really been a stickler on. It's fine. I mean, it's safe to assume you probably have at least one casting's worth of your spells, if nothing else.
I'm just looking at any of my other buffs because I do know I did hit that level of cleric. I just want to double check real quick because I think there's like a high level thing that gives you like ridiculous luck. But yeah, Hero's Feast has a duration of. The benefit lasts 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how long is the travel time to the?
A little over a day.
And it's got a casting time of 10 minutes, and it takes an hour to consume, so we could
I
definitely.
feel like it's a perfect
So we
thing
can
to
eat it
do
on the
while we're
way.
on the rocks.
Exactly.
Yes,
You can
we'll
eat
have it on the back of
the
a
way.
rocks, like a picnic.
Yeah. Just has to
that'd
be.
be one rocky picnic.
God damn it.
I kiss him for saying it.
It's Temple of the Gods, but it takes an hour to cast, and that's thing. Symbol, no, that wouldn't. Nope, that's not gonna work.
I mean, it's easy to like arrange the time to cast the foresight and the Hero's Feast, so we could like.
Oh, is Foresight the name of the buff? I don't think I have it. I don't think that's a cleric spell.
Here it is, Foresight.
Yeah, Foresight's 9th level. It's divination, and I think it's only usable by a couple classes.
Yeah.
It's
I don't remember. Not a lot of classes, but it's probably.
Let me look up.
Foresight 5e.
It is
Bard, Druid, Warlock, Wizard.
Yep.
Casting time 1 minute, duration 8 hours.
Yeah, that's the one that Kieran talked about that he has. The busted.
Okay. I feel like that would be the most value for like our highest hitters. Do we want to drop it on either Cadence or Kopaka?
We already decided to do it on Fable.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you with the conversation that just happened?
No idea.
Drop it, yeah, but drop it on Fable. So
I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. Okay, and then for everything else, there's Hero's Feast, and I believe I get to roll 2d8 for this one, right? No, 2d10. Ooh.
I think.
Shit roll.
Yeah.
Honestly,
But you know what?
Be more temp. Honestly.
That's 9 temp hit points that we didn't have before.
Or 9 temp hit points per person, which is technically 90 additional health.
Yeah.
Ballpark.
Yep.
So we each get 9 temp health.
Yeah.
Okay. Love that. That's probably a good idea to get that anyway, so I don't have to waste my friends. Let's see.
That's the only other ring you have.
So everybody has 9 temp health. We're immune to poison, immune to frightened, and advantage on wisdom saves.
Correct.
Alright, dump my level 6 spell slot on that, and
A good thing too, because
I'm assuming I've recovered my 10 health that I missed due to pun damage.
Yeah, you didn't really lose 10 damage to puns.
that was a joke.
It was a joke.
That would be too punishing.
Yeah.
Keep
But,
it
you
up,
know. Yeah, exactly, but keep in line.
I will also remind the party as well as Looney, since we're getting into combat, what my auras do.
Oh, yes.
So you got your basic paladin auras. So people, remember, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get a
your
bonus.
charisma mod on your saves, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. 10 feet.
And then on top of that,
Yep.
and then on top of that, I have my Frothguard aura that, let's see here, 10 feet of you has resistance from cold damage. So as long as you're near me, you have resistance to cold damage.
Woo!
As well as my enemies that are within 10 feet of me have a disadvantage on their initiative.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. And that charisma modifier, just so we know for mental math, is how much?
5.
So
Plus
we
5 to.
At least I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let me actually make
save
sure.
throws.
Pretty sure it's 5.
Pretty dope.
What?
Well, that's a paladin with a high charisma stat. That's how it works.
Mm.
Yeah, it's 5. Plus 5. I mean, it's not, unless you go super high, like tons of levels into paladin, you're only getting 10, but 10 feet's still pretty big. I'll even turn on the thing to remind everyone so you can see the range of the aura, because it does matter. But give me a sec, because I thought you were going somewhere else today, so I'm gonna
where
prep.
do you think we're going?
Well, I thought you were going after the tower, so I prepped battle maps for the tower. I did not.
Is kind of what we said we were going to do.
Yeah.
Screwed over the
So give me a
GM.
sec. I got to make a battle map for this because I was not expecting you to go to the temple today. So.
I'm sorry, Looney.
We are.
I am.
It happens.
I know what
Not
I
everybody
did.
gets
I
to
know
get
what I
everything
did,
ready.
and I feel what I just did, and that's not cool because I'm the one that initiated the conversation last week, and I'm the one that gave all of that, and you were probably thinking you were in such a good spot.
Yeah, you weren't intentionally doing it though. We got it.
No,
All of a
I
sudden,
know.
boom!
And you're absolutely allowed to go to the temple.
Sorry.
So no, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
I
need?
guess
No,
you
it
could
just means
say
it's time to make
the
them out.
DM
How about
didn't.
can we call dinner early or something like that?
Yeah,
and
as
just,
actually,
you know,
just got called for supper.
So I was going to extend dinner anyway, just because realistically, I am less mobile than I am normally, to say the least. I'm going to actually be a useless boob and not be able to really even help with dinner.
We have
Joe
our.
will carry you in my stead. He will carry you in his arms, and you his bride.
I'm okay with starting
Sorry,
dinner sooner
it's
rather than
Louis'
later.
Yeah,
time.
I just got called for supper.
Go through the frost guard. Yeah.
I just wanted to say, I guess you could say DM didn't had trouble anticipating our attempts.
Also, now that we're getting
That wasn't
to
Good
even
night,
good.
everybody.
Go in the box.
the box.
Punishment box, no bacon.
Also, now that it kind of
bacon.
matters a little bit more.
Jesus.
So yeah, you know what I'll say is, I mean, why don't we go for dinner now? We'll come back at 7. Like I know that's like an hour and 45 minutes, but that'll give me time to prep the map and deal with dinner and everything here. So we'll come back at 7. And
Give us at
Sounds
least the
good.
next.
Okay.
Also,
yeah,
Yep.
just because I keep forgetting that I have this. I do have this, if that ever matters.
Line said.
yeah. I mean, it could come up.
It does sometimes. I just keep forgetting that I have that, and I don't really need to
Yeah.
worry about that kind of stuff.
No, I know. If it comes up, make sure to remind me because I might forget again. But yeah, I know you've got that. Yeah.
Oh, I also kind of have something like that too. Not betting.
Yeah. I mean, blind sights. I mean, you can get it. Certain things will give it to you. It's just the kind of thing. It's like you can't, like, you're not going to be able to be blinded, basically.
Yeah, but I can still see an invisible creature.
And invisibility doesn't give them the advantage. Like, if they were stealth, it would still give it to them.
Okay.
But like, it basically stops the invisibility and like darkness, basically, from impeding you.
Okay.
All right, so we'll see everyone.
It's all exhausted.
It'll come up. Don't worry. It'll come up.
I'm scared.
Just look at
Why would you be scared?
Guild, properly upsized.
Yep, he is.
You said it's the size of an ancient dragon.
Ah, okay, slightly off. I said large, like a dragon.
I'm scared because, one, you're the DM. If it was Luna being DM, I'd still be scared of what the hell she was gonna do. If it was Red doing the freaking DM, I'd still be fucking scared. Cause y'all are evil son of a bitches.
What do you mean?
Wait,
You should be excited. He gave us the best villain ever to fight.
One of the games. Remember that right Buddhist of haste?
Ominous.
That is a big ass snake.
Well, I kind of don't want to know unless you got bones, son.
Well, remember, you guys got your 10 health, you guys are immune to poison and fear, and you got advantage on wisdom saves.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be a kaiju. I'm gonna be a kaiju. I want to do something so fucking bad to this snake. I want to just go throw it like a whip.
You gotta suplex or do the classic grab by the tail and swing around.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna do that.
Grab it like Bowser? Swing it like a Mario?
Oh my god. You scared the shit out of me. Fuck you, bitch. Ah!
What did your boyfriend do?
He scared me.
Good.
Unique Kopaka.
I'm getting them.
Looney,
Yes.
We're all
just for clarification,
Yes.
how do you pronounce this bitch's name?
Thank you! Freaking name!
Sam Sansa.
Sansa.
That's his name. It's basically Samantha.
Sam
I've never heard her
I
name.
hate you.
I don't think we've ever actually heard someone speak her name.
Sansa.
Sam Sansa, but you gotta go Sam Sansa.
We've never actually heard anyone speak her name, have we?
Nope.
No, we have not.
So every multiple of a letter, do you have to like double the length of how you pronounce it? So it
It's
would be
pronounced
something along like three.
Sansa. Just like that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you have to hold.
With
Shout out what? We're talking about bondage?
It's got 9 A's and 9 S's. It's not that complicated.
It sounds like samosas.
It's just got 9 A's and 9 S's. It's super easy, super simple.
Shut up, salami.
Salami. Piece of salami. Piece of salami. Salami. Salami.
You know what's hilarious is I was just watching that episode of Bugs Bunny on Saturday with my morning coffee. It was The Rabbit of Seville, and I hadn't seen that in forever.
That one and What's Opera Doc are just classics.
Really that anxiety inducing. Fuck my heart.
This for
I'm
not using it yet. Just
one
gonna
where
have
he's a conductor. I can't remember the name of that one.
Oh, of course.
Those are the top three.
Obviously, we're gonna need it, so I'm going to once you guys are confirmed that you're gonna move forward with this, and you're actually like Gilg's not there. I just put him there so that he's there for reference. So I don't know. I've got his token already there, upsized and everything.
And my assumption is it's going to be the people fighting on the roof and the people fighting inside.
Basically, correct. That's exactly what's happening.
Who's fighting on the roof?
That's kind of what we're going for with this.
Oh,
The fiddler,
Okay.
obviously.
I'm not gonna say her name right, so I'm just gonna call her Sam.
I'm gonna call her Razmataz.
Son of a bitch.
Just call her Sam.
Is it Sans?
As I just said, it's
No,
just
see, I'm not going to call her Sam because my roommate's name is Sam, and I don't want to confuse them.
So do we
Okay.
call her Sans?
Oh shoot, sorry. Were we rolling initiative?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
Oh,
He
sorry.
doesn't deserve to be called such a cool character.
No. She also shouldn't be called Sans because let's face it, she's not New Roman either.
Oh,
I
gosh.
think that's everyone.
I call her.
Oh, are we rolling initiative?
No, I just jumped the gun.
We're gonna wait a minute before we do that. I'm just putting down the tokens on the inside. I wasn't going to until you actually decided, but I'm just gonna put them down there because some of them are visible. So
Shame on you, Clara.
I get Kopaka there because he wants in on fighting the Serpentine.
I'm going to be big. It's gonna be big.
Also,
Somebody
is
should
Nate back
play-
yet, or
Somebody should play big battle music, like kaiju music for the kaiju battle.
Just put
Nathan
on the
won't-
Pacific Rim theme
Put
song.
music on the
I
screen.
got stuff on. I got a playlist,
Royalties.
Oh,
or at least I got
You're gonna
a
stream.
link I can throw for.
or is Nate gone because of work?
I've been waiting to speak, but yes, he is going to be gone, and he's still got one more week of days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, I did want to quickly leave and exit to show off my new thing.
Wait, I don't get it.
Ooh.
he has sound.
That's an elite woot, isn't it?
Yep.
It is just
Yeah.
Honk.
Every time I join a channel, it'll say it makes that noise.
Blarg.
Very nice.
Blarg. Blarg. Honk.
But wait, it makes a noise every time you log in?
Yep, it's a
Yeah.
new Discord Nitro perk.
Oh, that's weird, but okay.
Oh,
Lucky's having nitro.
Yeah, you get
I
the
mean,
little
I
entrance
paid
thing.
for it, so
I wouldn't bother with it personally.
yeah, might as well use it if you're gonna pay for it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing that, yeah.
I'm like that with my photo editor.
Mhm.
Oh, that's why you do it. I was always wondering, like, what do you use to edit photos? I know you do a lot of that stuff, and I'm like, it looked like it was probably a pretty good program.
Thank you. I actually do most of it on my phone, believe it or not.
Oh,
wait.
okay.
I just realized
But
there's
I
no way to do that. You only got the computer recently. Up until now, you're always phone
Yeah.
all.
Guys, we're getting
No,
a
I
lot.
have a really great app for editing, and it's super cheap and it's really great. The AI to be able to just cut out images and get rid of things, and especially because I have a Google Pixel phone to begin with, so my camera's fucking mint. And then on top of that, with my photo editor, yeah, I've taken pictures just with my camera that I've been more happy with than photographers.
Almost done. Just gotta prep a few more. And yeah, there are still a fair number of guards here.
So, prioritize like getting to the priestess.
I mean, you guys do whatever you want.
I mean, we got time to plan a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, that's why we're not rolling initiative quite yet, because you guys have some time to think about what you want. I'm just getting everything ready. There we go. So
The
Okay.
guards that
Mhm.
the guards are putting down looks like a combination of muscles and priestesses. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, so there are a handful of priestesses, but it's basically mostly guards. Like, there are some priestesses, but
Ooh, Jesse, here.
Question.
Mhm.
Has Keith ever witnessed a Yanti react to spicy food yet?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
probably not.
I mean,
I don't see why you would have.
why?
And also, like they're like regular people, so some of them would probably like spicy food at different levels than others, right?
Yeah, but Aerosolized spiciness.
That's just called mace.
There's a difference between spiciness and pepper spray.
An arrow is something I've been cooking up.
Are you making a spice bomb arrow? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
You'd have to land it in their mouths.
No.
Aerosolized, it'll get in their eyes.
Yeah, their eyes and nose is where you want to get it.
A pepper bomb. Okay.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy crap. It's all
Probably pretty weak. It's okay, we're basically gods.
Wait, like a lot of people.
Wait, where am I?
I still have that pumpkin meteor.
Cole fighting. You're gonna be fighting with Gildan Cole with Serpentine.
Actually, this would be a great time for Somber to use certain things.
Right?
Oh, wait a minute.
We can't kill them. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
We're not allowed to kill them.
Aw.
No, make
That
me
goes
bigger,
away my
bigger than
plan.
that. Make me way bigger than that.
No, that's as big as you get.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Way. I swear you made me bigger before.
Nope.
No, it's just you're more zoomed out this time.
Wait a minute. So, wait. I have a question. So, if I take the drink to make me a kaiju, will my dragon form also be the same size as my kaiju form?
I'm gonna actually put your dragon form there, and just size it up a smidge.
Give me a smidge. Give me the smidge.
Come on, compare yourself to everyone else. You are huge in comparison.
Yeah, you're.
It's not you.
So I have an idea.
Okay, you are a normal-sized being.
Make me big, token big.
All right, here,
You're
Paul.
already very large.
Look,
It's just the scale of our game is
You're a big boy.
kinda screwed up.
Oh, using Keith as a
Look, see? Size comparison.
Make me bigger. Look at that. Look at the size comparison. Make me a Cole. Give me that size.
It was an actual dragon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Technically, I actually upsized you 2 sizes. Technically, you should only be a little bit, actually smaller than that. I'm being nice and making you 2 sizes.
I have an idea. So I'm noticing that next to Samsansa, there's a lot of people who look like spellcasters. Do I need some sort of insight check to feel like there might be spellcasters of some kind, Looney?
I'm gonna say roll Arcana. That seems like the right skill for that.
It's gonna be mine.
More okay, not so much insight or perception. You know, based off the fact that they're not wearing any weapons or armor.
None of the Yanti wear particularly armor. I don't know if you noticed that. They have natural
No,
eyes.
I don't because you know
They don't. So,
I'm the lore.
no, I'm going to say this is Arcana. You're trying to determine
All right,
something.
you know what? All right, I'm going to Arcana the shit out of this and wish me luck because my Arcana stat is shit. Whenever my sheet decides to open, which is one fine day.
Yeah. It'll open.
There we go. It's opened up.
That's really good.
That's good.
Damn.
They definitely have spellcasters. Not everyone has spellcasters, but there are spellcasters you see there, which makes sense because there are priestesses.
So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to make a callback to a level that's actually pretty darn good, but you almost never see because of our level. I kind of want to drop an orb of a sphere of silence on Samsana.
That'd be good.
And it would basically block out a lot of them. And that would also make Cadence's job easier if Cadence wanted to just, hi, Daka Daka Daka, hi.
It is kind of what I do.
Yeah, so if I was to do that, it would help Cadence because if they have any sort of reaction bullshit that's a spell, if that has a somatic component, they're SOL.
I like it.
All right. Well,
you're also very well packed for a volley.
So what I will
Yeah, we should definitely throw.
Do we want to try and cause confusion by fucking with them or something? Besides just the silence.
Well, that's one option. I mean, either that or create a giant wall in the middle of them. But that's like every single fight that I do. I'm trying to do something different. You know,
So I will say, if
I'm a fan of making walls so often. You'd think I was Donald Trump.
So if you are committing to this fight, then I am.
No, see, you actually make them. He just talks about it.
Yeah. So if you guys
says it's
are
great
to
when
do
it's
this,
kind of
roll
terrible.
initiative now.
If
Okay, so
you said
before we
if.
start, I want to make sure I know which team I'm on.
I thought you went with the kaiju battle.
Yeah, but looking at the spread of so many enemies on the one side versus
I mean, I
just
think
one
you
big
said you were
thing.
going with the kaiju though. That feels kind of like retconning.
Here's the thing. If you want to change your mind, because we're still here, we haven't attacked yet. If you still want to be on our side, that's fine. The whole reason you were on the kaiju side was we needed a spellcaster on that side. So if it's not you, then somebody else just has to go. But I don't feel comfortable leaving the bruisers and just being confident in they big now.
You said Will, Jewel, Keith, and Kopaka, and
Hey, I think those two.
Sorry, Cole and Kopaka.
Not Keith.
Yeah, not Keith. Sorry, yeah, I misspoke. So Cole, Kopaka, Gilg, and Jewel, and then that's very. Yeah, Bruiser's a good way to say that.
Eating beefcake.
So if you want to come fireball and have some fun with some AoE, I totally get it now that you're looking at the battlefield, because I know AoE is your favorite. But if that's what we're doing, we still got to send somebody over. So what are you thinking? What do you plan?
I mean, I just don't know how much I can do against a big single target.
It starts with H, A, S, T, E. Go haste!
I was recommending hasting Serpentine. That might go against what you should do.
That's not what...
He said do against the big snake. So.
Yeah, hasting our ally.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
What the spellcaster that we're sending over there needs to focus on is battle manipulation. So controlling the battlefield with spells. If that's not what you, it could be a druid thing. If Kieran wants to go over there, he could also help heal. That'd also be good because you can heal. So you'd be pretty diverse in that situation if you want to go have fun.
Just be very
That does make
careful.
more sense because I don't have any healing.
Well, yeah, so Kieran is going to be going in Team Kaiju then.
If Kieran
Do you
wants,
mind? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Kieran, do you want to fight here? Or do you want to do kaiju battle? It's up to you.
I can do kaiju battle.
Kaiju.
Okay, there we have it.
Now this means that we actually need you to be Kieran and not Kieran Saurus. As much as I would love another Kieran Saurus, Kieran Saurus Part 2, the Restorising.
That was Bronto Kieran, not the Kieran Saurus. That was Bronto Kieran, which was amazing.
It was pretty
No, I
cool.
can still do Bronto Kieran. I have beast spells now.
Nice.
Bronto Kieran Part 2, we're back. A Bronto Kieran story.
Bronto Kieran, Bronto Part 5.
We'll see
Bronto Kieran 2, Electric Boogaloo.
It's always Electric Boogaloo.
Do we want to have our AFK players like surrounding the compound to make to see if they can catch escaping?
I mean, sure. I mean, like, I don't know what Phil's doing, honestly.
Good Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's specifically what I'm thinking about.
So, do we roll initiative now? Or?
Yeah, I said that a while ago.
Rolling.
Okay, is there any like pre-initiative action that we decided upon?
Oh, come on!
We did a lot of prep on our way here.
I thought I rolled really bad.
I'm assuming Kieran has casted that foresight on me at this point.
Oh yeah, as we're approaching. It's like 1 minute, so do it real quick.
So you can
Well,
watch
I'm not.
this-
Oh, actually, I'm not.
Hold on.
Amy's last.
So what I will say is you can't see any of these things till you actually go in the temple, so you're not going to get a surprise turn. We're just going to go straight into...
Oh, okay, fair enough. You know what? I'm going to use a luck point on my initiative roll.
Go for it.
You know, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do the same for mine too.
All right, mark yourselves down 1 luck point.
All right.
All right.
So, Dungeon Master,
Ooh, that's
Yes.
much better.
as far as prep is concerned for this combat,
Yes.
Kieran has casted the Foresight on me. I have taken a Reflex potion, so I have an extra, what's not reflex, but
Extra reaction. Oh, same. Same.
reaction. Thank you.
Yeah, same.
Uh,
I'll definitely take an extra reaction.
and would you allow me to cast my Ice Cloak before combat starts? Totally up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to say everything else no, with everything else not.
Okay.
So,
4. That's actually.
yeah, because
Okay.
extra one from the fortune.
Almost done
Roll
with
that
their
100.
initiatives.
So, well, we know she has True Sight. We don't know if everyone else has True Sight, so would DM allow me to pop invisibility before going in?
I'm going to say this is up to you, remembering that it only lasts... how long did it last? A minute?
1 minute.
Yeah, so like if we're getting into initiative, that's like a minute worth of rounds. Like 6
Yeah,
rounds.
so I'm going to say if you do it beforehand, you're going to lose 1 round. You're going to lose 6 seconds of it before the fight even starts.
Fair. I'm down for that.
Is it really fair?
Still get 9 rounds of invisibility.
Is it 9 rounds?
6 seconds.
Yeah, it is 9.
Okay.
Yeah, each round of combat is 6.
How long do our fights usually go?
Some of them have gone a lot longer. Some of them a lot. I think we average about 4 rounds.
Can
I think
can
I'll
I
be
get
fine. Also, once I do run out, I'm still a monk.
I hope you're good at keeping track of every single one of these tokens, because Jesus.
That's why they all have their own initiative. I don't need to keep track.
Oh dear, this is going to be
Remember when he used to always
painful.
delete the initiative token?
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. Everyone has their own initiative. That way I can delete them without worrying about it.
Checking it.
Somehow, despite all of this, with all of these
Of course,
initiatives,
Fable goes first.
yes, Fable does indeed go first.
Okay, I do have one quick question before I start.
Uh-huh.
Just because I know my shield has to go off when my wings are up.
Yeah.
So since my shield is out, my wings aren't out, I can't fly, but is my armor class correct for my shield being equipped?
Yeah, so your sheet by default assumes your shield's on. So we just deduct to when you are flying, basically.
Anthos hasn't rolled his initiative.
No. Well, you better do that.
Okay.
Gotta make sure that I got Serpentine there, yep, alright. And I think I got Guild in there, so alright.
And of course, I got William Tell Overture stuck in my head because we were talking about Bugs Bunny and Tweety Show.
Worst thing to be stuck in your head.
Okay.
Alright, now let me just resort this again. There we go. Alright. So
everyone?
yeah, that's everyone. So I'm gonna believe that all of you rolled your initiatives.
Yeah, for sure we did.
So
You best know I did.
One more quick prep, if I may.
alright.
I want to still look. I want to have my disguise up, and I want to look like a Yanti priestess at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, she's got true sight. She's gonna see through that.
But who
She's not the one I'm after for it.
There's also a whole lot of everyone else.
Exactly.
Which is why I popped my invisibility as well.
Alright. Fable goes first.
Fable goes first. First thing Fable does is Fable's going to go running to the group on the left, and she is going to use her Fey Charm.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to say, Apprehend them. Those ones are traitors. And I'm going to point to the ones on the right.
So, well, I believe they get a save on this.
They do, and it's against my DC, which is 21.
However, so
now,
if
do I have any kind of advantage because I look like a priestess?
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna remind you that this charm from this doesn't make them do what you say. It gives them the charmed condition, so they will not harm you.
Yes, I'm just trying to boost up my chances of getting them to attack the other guys. Well, apprehend them. I don't want them to kill them. I want them apprehended.
Let's see here. Now, it should work. I'm just checking to make sure none of these guys have a protection again. I don't think they do. There's a couple.
I don't think they do either.
There are 2 things in this fight that I can think of that do have protection from charming. I just need to make sure that none of these also have it. Not you.
Serpenta?
Oh, they 100% do, but there's one other creature that does. I just have to check that, make sure that, yeah, none of these are them, so that's fine. So let me just roll. Gotta do this one group at a time. I'll do the big one that looks like Mr. Yonti first, the abominations, the ones with the big snaky tail bottoms. Let's see here.
Bottom girls, you make this rockin' world
go round.
I was just a skinny lad, never knew no good from bad.
But I knew love before I left my nursery.
He's failed. Let me do this one.
You're welcome.
She was such a naughty nanny. Hey, big woman, you made a bad boy out of me. Hey.
Let's see for you. And I think these 3 have the same wisdom save, so I'll just roll once for all 3 of them because they are different, but also the same. You. And then lastly, for the priestess.
What did I do to deserve you?
Sing it, girl.
You found me when I was already gone. You
Sing
were
it,
a bright
girl. Sing it.
light. You were a fist fight.
Woo.
Have advantage on they have magic resistance. Yeah, that's still good. It's still good. Alright. Okay. Yes, they are charmed. I'm just gonna mark them with a charm. What's a good condition for this?
Put the heart.
Yeah, no, because we use the hearts for the bleeding, so I definitely want to put the heart on.
For the start, confused?
But I have a lot more icons now, so I'll have one that'll work for this. There's like 150 more that there didn't used to be.
God damn.
Yeah. For no other reason than I think it's funny, I'm gonna put this one of a dancing person. There. Alright. Let me just double check. Because you are going to have to be a lot closer to do that. How close did you have to get? Okay. So you may not even be able to, with that, you won't even hit the whole group because it's just a 10-foot cube around you. So you're going to have to tell me exactly where you want to stand so I know which ones you're actually hitting with this. With the Fey presence.
Am I allowed to use my feline agility to make up the space?
Well, so it's a 10-foot cube around you, so no matter where you're standing, you're not going to be able to get all of them. They're too spread out.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's just a 10 originating on your spot.
Yeah, but they're even more spaced out than 10 feet.
Yeah, just one of the size. One of them is straight up 10 feet itself, more than 10 feet actually.
And I can't get any closer to get all of them.
No, you can't, or you can't be in their space, so you can't.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, right. If you were in the center of them, you might be able to, but they're standing there.
And those are columns on either side of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
That's why you'll have to tell me where you want to stand. You have more. If you use feline agility, you have enough movement where you can position yourself where you want, but you're gonna have to tell me.
I'm gonna allow the dungeon master to be able to position me to get the most and the big ones, wherever that would be appropriate. If I'm not able to get one or two of the small guys, then so be it. But wherever I can be positioned where I can have the most bang for my buck.
I imagine this like right here.
No, you'd have to go through one.
Yeah, that would require going through them, so you might take an attack off opportunity. If you're okay with that, then that would be the best
I'm
place.
not an enemy. How would I take an attack of opportunity?
Oh, you haven't charmed them yet. You'll have to walk past some of them to get to that spot to do the charm.
However, I look like one of them. They wouldn't recognize me as an enemy.
Mm-hmm. I will say, they seem hostile to anyone entering the temple right now. Even priestesses. However, that's up to you. Right here, you can get both big ones and 3 of the small ones.
I'll take the chance.
All right. You'll take the chance for moving? Actually, I don't think you'll get any more if you move there, to be honest.
Yeah, you won't actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't move if there anyway. You won't get any more than you're already getting. Because I think where you are, you're basically getting most of them. Yeah.
Everything but the one small lady down there.
That's fine.
Everything
Okay,
but the...
that's fine. That's fine.
All right. And I will uncharm this one so I don't forget. There. Okay. So that's your action to do that. Is that the end of your turn?
Instructing them to go get the other guys on the right? Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Then after you is this one.
As soon as I saw that the snakes went right after me, I couldn't help it. This was my plan.
Let's see. Okay. I think this one doesn't even have to get that close to you. I think. Let me see here. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Fable, who is the only one in range, is being targeted by this one, a nightmare speaker. So you have to make a DC 13 intelligence save.
And I have advantage on that.
Because
yes, you do, because of
yeah.
foresight, yes.
Ooh, foresight.
Intelligence save.
How's that?
How's that?
Well, obviously that's a success. Good.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
So she doesn't take anything, is it?
Let me just make sure, but I believe because you made it, you don't have anything happen.
No damage.
Yeah, nothing happens because you didn't. The nightmare didn't happen. So that's that one. They're not going to move any closer to you. All right, and the one at the back here is next, and they are going to just need to make sure that they use their abilities. That's right. That's what these guys have. I'll move there. And then the next one, fourth in the turn order, is Gilg.
Go Guild. She's probably really happy he's a dragon again.
Oh, you have no idea. In fact, I would say it's not joy at being a dragon again. It's the ability to get out his frustration from having not been a dragon.
That makes sense. So that
So let's see here. Gilg is gonna.
Just to quick clarify, we're okay with him killing Serpentine, right?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Just that is worth asking. Do you want Gilg to try to kill Serpentine, or
I feel like Serpentine's a decent, right?
restrain Serpentine?
He's an incarnation.
Yeah, he basically is Serpentine's a being possessing a vessel, basically.
Oh, okay. So
presumably
Serpentine
there is a regular Yuan-Ti, as far as you know, underneath all that giant snake.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll just cut him out. I'm sure that's how that works.
I hope.
All right, that's fine. Well, then I will do that.
Ooh, nice.
So Gilg gets 1 hit in.
1?
1.
It has an AC higher than 23?
Sure does.
Shit.
What did you expect? It's the incarnation of basically a very, very powerful being.
Isn't that the accountant?
Hey,
What?
barbarians, it's probably a good time to do some reckless attacking.
So then, alright. This one is turned. Let's see, what kind of intelligence do you have? I'm gonna have it move. There. Alright. Let's see. This bird guard. Here. What's Fable's AC right now? Just because you're getting attacked once. No, I take it back.
Oh, never mind.
You're getting hit maybe once. You're getting hit once.
My
For
DC is 19.
yeah, you get hit for 8
And
damage.
everything that attacks me has disadvantage.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot about that. Let me re-roll that. Sorry. I forgot about that little detail. I will just...
Kieran, my love, could you please put that spell up for me in the Discord so that I can have it around so that I can permanently make sure that I get all the benefits of it?
Yeah. All right. You are not hit for anything.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. It basically gives you advantage on, I think, everything you roll, and then everything
Disadvantage on attacks that
against you, I think, is basically what it is.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Basically everything is advantaged in your favor. Alright, so that's that one. Okay. This one, I think, is gonna do... Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to have it. You know what? Yeah. This one is going to do this and cast haste on the High Priestess.
Ooh.
Let me just put the haste icon on her.
Thank you, dear druid.
Alright, the priestess has been hasted. Okay, that's that one. Oh, this one. Alright. Alright, moving towards the other group. see. This one, yeah, he's absolutely not moving. He is one of the guards of the High Priestess, and he is absolutely not going to move whatsoever. But he will point to... Are you within range without him moving? Because otherwise he won't do it. Just barely. He's going to try to cast Suggestion on Fable to tell her to kneel.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, this is not going to be hard to pass. These guys have a spell save DC of 13.
And what am I doing? Intelligence?
I believe, no, I'm pretty sure this is Wisdom. Yeah.
Wisdom?
You have advantage.
Well, that's a success. So you do not do that. Let's see.
If you see it.
And another one is going to attempt to hit you, but it has disadvantage. I'm remembering to toggle that beforehand this time. And all attacks against you miss. Alright. Now that's what happens when you got Foresight. It's super good. Alright. Let's see. What are you gonna do? You know what? Gonna have them do that too. Okay, you are getting hit with another suggestion, this time from a priestess.
Okay.
Their DC is 15, so slightly higher. Slightly. And that's another pass.
Was her suggestion also to kneel?
No, her suggestion was to move to the priestess and kneel in front of her. So kneel, but basically prostrate before the priestess. Didn't work. Like, these guys, they're not super powerful in terms of their spells. Their spell save DCs aren't exactly high.
Am I allowed to say something?
In
As a
response?
reaction? Yeah.
Sure.
Fable will say, I will be looked down by no one that is inferior to me.
That makes sense. Okay, so that's one. If you got, I don't know if you're hearing that, but that's my brother sneezing upstairs. I don't know if you're hearing that. Kopaka, you are next.
All right. Well, you guys got my back. Charge right in. And wait, make sure that I got. Where'd it go? Huh. All right, perfect. Even though my what do you call it? My size increased, does my movement increase as well?
Oh, here. There. You can start there.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you're,
What?
You're not attacking Gilg.
Oh,
This is one.
sorry. So, as far as I can go.
No, that's not true.
There.
You are here, which means you can go literally right here.
Oh, my bad. All right. All right, so right there.
Yeah.
This snake. And where is? This dark looks weird. All right, big boy. I am going to frenzy. Well, first, I'm going to.
Are you raging?
Yep, I'm raging.
Alright, so you won't be able to frenzy this turn because you raged. Both take your bonus actions, so you'll be able to get 2 attacks. Those are both hits.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see now. It's AC 25. Pretty good. Pretty good. Why is this popping up every time I want to measure?
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. Since I can only raise once, so.
All right. Makoto, you are next.
Okay. I'm assuming I can't go through here because there's a wall, right?
No, that's an open area. You'll have to step up 5 feet, so it's like a big step up.
Well, my movement's 40, so I can like only go up to here. Priority right now, just to double check, it's to take on that. Take on the priestess, right?
That's up to you.
Oops. Sorry.
Is it okay for me to go up to here since that technically is charmed, or?
No, you still can't sit in someone else's space.
Oh shoot. I can. It's so limited. Okay, so what if I go here, and I have an action that could like a long range attack that could hit the one that's like next to Babel. Can I do that?
As long as you're not standing in someone else's space and they're within range, yeah, of course.
I'm standing over here where like next to the charmed.
Yeah, well, you're not in their space, so that's fine. You just can't stand where someone else is standing.
So movement up to here. Since I cannot reach anywhere closer with my movement, I don't want to. I am going to. I got a new sword. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna switch up my Endless Sky Sword to its Mu setting and use a spell attack to try to hit the one that's next to Fable.
All right.
The 24.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yes. I take 4 force damage. Damn it!
Oof. Oh wow, that rolled terribly, didn't it?
I know.
That rolled really badly.
It's a 2-1.
I'm sorry, that rolled terribly.
Damn.
Well, that's my action. I'm saving my action surges. I want to preserve that. Good on health. I don't need good spirit. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay, that's Makoto. So Kieran is next. On the roof. Is it the return of the Bronto Kieran?
Hang on.
That's alright, but everyone loves Bronto Kieran a lot.
Yeah.
It's like all the love you have for Kieran and all the love you have from Littlefoot from Land Before Time, and you smoosh them together into one thing, and yeah.
We'll start with Spirit Totem.
That makes sense.
We'll put down the. We'll go with Unicorn Spirit.
Okay. Let me just grab your totem, and then you can tell me where you want it. There's your totem. Alright, where do you want this sucker? Just to make sure that everyone else can see. There we go. Okay.
That should be good enough. And then, for my action... Let's... Let's cast Fairy Fire on the big old...
Alright.
Big old guy.
An underrated classic. Nice one.
An absolute classic. If you get Fairy Fire, it is... Yeah. Alright, let me just roll his dexterity saving throw on this, because he does get one. Yeah, an absolutely underrated classic. Advantage on all your attacks is huge, if you get it. He failed to save, so he will use a legendary resistance, because he doesn't want all attacks against him to have advantage.
Alright.
I think you burned down 1.
1 of 6.
1 of 6. Jesus.
Alright. That'll be my first turn.
Okay. That one in the back will move up. Can't do anything else. Ooh, let's have it move and charge forward. And there. Oh, the third one of these, eh? Okay. Let's see. They're gonna cast, or I guess they're gonna attempt to cast this. And they're gonna target Fable because she's close, and that's a good call.
Come at me, bro.
Just have to make sure that they actually get within range. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That was dumb of me. There, that's the range. Yeah, okay. So they'll target. Actually, it's big enough that Makoto will also be in range of. I think. Hang on. Let me put a thing down so I can measure this. Might hit Makoto too. Let me just get my measuring thingamabobby out. 40 radius 20. It's a square, and let's do this one. So let's see here if this is going to be able to hit Makoto as well. Yep. All right. Makoto and Fable, you are having slow cast upon you.
Okay.
Make a DC. I think it's DC 17. Wisdom. Yeah. It is wisdom. Yes. And yes, you have advantage because of your hero's feast.
Oh, thank God.
That is a success.
I am going to use a luck point.
All right. That's a success.
There we go.
Nice.
You are not slowed. Okay. Let's... You know they're taking this seriously when they're doing that.
Oh, yeah.
So far, they haven't actually landed anything on any of you. Let's see. All right. Well, they tried it on Fable and it didn't work, so they're going to try it on Makoto instead. They're going to try to make you prostrate.
Oh, God. I mean, it's a wisdom save, right?
It is, I think. Let me just double check. There. It is a wisdom, yeah. So you have advantage on this.
All right. Nope.
All right. You do not do that. And a second time, because another one's doing it.
On me again?
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh, wait, sorry. 16?
You make the save again, so it doesn't happen to you.
By 1. Oh my God.
They're gonna keep trying this stuff. Because all they need to do is to make it work once. Alright, and this one is too far back to do anything, so she'll move forward to here. Okay. Okay, we'll move forward to...
A lot of other enemies.
Yes.
Oh, boy, you're gonna attack me now.
No, that took all his movement to get to you.
Oh.
He had to dash to move to you, so he's not hitting you.
Okay.
Alright. That one is going to do the same thing and get in next to you. This guy is going to move over here. Let's see here. Alright. Let's see. This one will move and actually can get to Makoto. And try to hit you.
Okay.
With their scimitar.
That's a hit. That is also a hit. I'm grappled.
Yeah, you are.
Shit.
The escape
I don't-
DC of that is 13.
I don't have any actions to do with it. Okay. I lose my 10 hit points, so I just basically lose 10 HP.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do. That's exactly what happens to you, actually. Okay. And yeah, you were grappled by the one directly below you.
Okay.
Because he constricted you. Let's see. Okay. So that was this one.
How you holding up?
I'm okay.
I mean, you fight her, right? 10 damage isn't very much.
I'm okay.
Yeah. First thing they've actually managed to make land. Oh, it's true. It's the first thing that actually has landed so far.
True.
Alright. Alright. You're being flanked now.
Oh, god damn it. That was both it. Yep. Wait, hang on. Just
Yeah,
need
getting
to...
surrounded is bad.
Wait, am I do I have a thing that makes me resistant to poison? Oh, I'm resistant to poison.
All
right. My cloak of Arachnida.
There you go. Okay, so then you take you take 21 damage in total instead of more.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so that's that one.
I'm still okay.
Aren't you glad that we equipped you up?
Alright, it's Sasandra's turn.
Uh-huh.
And she
I
is
got something for Sassandra.
she is hasted right now, so she gets 2 actions and double movement.
Yep.
Does haste have a somatic component to it?
What is she gonna do? Use it to run like a biatch?
Alright, let me see what she's gonna do. Okay, she is going to target Makoto with this twice and then Fable with this twice, because she can have 2 attacks on each of her attack actions. So Fable first.
Disadvantage?
Oh yeah, there's the first one, and then
31.
and then I'll target, which is lucky for you because otherwise it'd be a crit. And then the next one against Makoto. Here, which is rolled normally. Okay. Alright, we'll start with Fable. Make sure not to click the one that's the crit, because it ain't a crit.
Oof.
Yep.
That hurts.
Yes, it does. Don't worry, she's not actually very sturdy. Just managed to hit her. She's a spellcaster. And then the other one also hits Fable. Fable is brought
That's so like.
Fable is brought to 0 hit points.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, what? Hold
Excuse me?
on. Am I in reaction room to use the math ability?
You are. Where did I? Oh, there you are. You are within of her. You are within. You are 55 feet away from the priestess.
Okay, and hold on. Where's the hold on, look, I'm just
I think it's either 60 or 30. I can't remember what we gave you. If it's 60,
gave me 30.
All right, so you were outside of range.
They both
Alright.
hit me.
They both hit you.
I thought one was
That was
alone.
with disadvantage. I rolled the lowest roll she got was a 13. 13. Yeah.
Can I use a luck point? Can
yeah.
one of us luck that?
Yeah, absolutely you can. Hang on, let me re-roll
I
it then.
thought I was only taking 1 hit.
No, you were taking 2. Hang on. Let me roll it again. All right, that's a miss.
Okay.
All right, let me put. So then you're back up at 41 hit points.
That's better. Although that's still like Fable coughed up some blood. It was 41. Like
Yeah.
that took half of her. That took almost half her hit point.
Yeah. All right, and 2 against Makoto, which I did roll, so I just have to click the damage. All right. Makoto takes.
Resistance poison.
Yeah, I know you are. So I'll add it up and I'll cut it in half. 19 plus 11, so that's 30 plus 29 is 59 plus 29. Yeah, all right. I have to make sure I add that up correctly. Too many numbers in one. 19 plus 11, because you're resistant, plus that, which rolled really high on that one, plus 12. Yeah, okay, I did it right. You take 71 damage.
Ow.
Alright, so that's the priestess done.
Oh boy. Okay, my health is starting to get low.
Alright, after that is this guy over here, who's going to move to Fable because he can't reach Makoto. Listen to me. Yep, but he can't attack because he had to dash to get there. Next is David.
All right. So we would like to move 30 feet. Oh shit! I held the button instead of clicking it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's not doing anything on our end. You just press it once, yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it won't.
I just need to remember to do that.
Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to remember.
Yeah.
Because you
alright,
have to.
we're gonna-
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm just yeah. Okay, and then we should be in range to cast the silence spell, so we're gonna do that. So that's our move. Then we hold on, silence. I'm just.
All right, hang on. I think what's the size of the area, so I know.
It is a 20-foot radius centered on a point, so I'd like to cast it on a 20-foot radius.
Cube or sphere?
No, it's just a sphere.
Here.
That's what I'm checking. Okay, hang on 1 sec. Just gotta copy this one, and I'll put down a thing for you so that we can have the. Okay, here we go. Let's just change it to 20 now. 20-foot sphere. And we'll change the color while we're at it to be green. All right. Now you tell me where you want to put it.
Middle of middle of our priestess person.
There?
Yeah, I'd say that's a really good spot to put it.
All right.
So that is our movement. That is our action. I already cast a spell, so I can't cast a bonus action spell unless unless it's a cantrip and I don't have a spell. So
that is correct.
Yeah, Oh yeah, and it's second level, whereas a rogue you get to bonus action hide, right?
Yeah, I believe you get your cunning actions at level 2.
God damn, the one time in the campaign where I actually won't need a bonus action that's not spiritual weapon. Damn, okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
It is, good sir. Move on to the next.
Okay. They're in an area of silence, so they're going to have to move back to get out of it. And they'll move a little bit back. That one, no. It's too far for that. So I think they're going to... This priestess may not do much. The priestess is going to pull out a short bow and take a pot shot at Fable.
Okay.
No, it's short bow's range is 80, so she's within... Oh, yeah, disadvantage, sorry, yeah, because Fable has... Yeah. Alright. Well, that unexpectedly misses. Actually, very expectedly misses. What am I saying? Okay, so that's that one. This brood guard will move. Get in range this turn. Serpentine's turn. How fun. I'm waiting for this guy.
Then mine. That's when things are going to get interesting.
Uh-huh. So he's going to start off by using this. Pressuring Presence.
Alright.
Which is going to affect people inside the building as well. So let's just hear.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Correct. I am not kidding you.
And there's no effect of. It's not a somatic thing.
No, this is an ore basically. So all of you, everyone, has got to make a con saving throw.
Wait,
Sure.
what
Now,
if,
is
even
that-
wait, even if I'm raging?
Fable's out
Yeah.
of range.
No, he's on the. That's the roof. They're on top of you.
What do we roll again? Con.
Oh, so is it only for
Oh,
the
I made
people
it.
who are on the
Well, it
roof?
would be-
No, it's everyone.
It's everyone in the area.
Oh, Flocka, you're close.
It's only 120 feet, though.
Yeah, but he's directly above. Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's anyone who's outside of 120.
Oh, they're the same. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, they're literally above you.
Shit. I'm gonna use my Indomitable to reroll that.
All right.
I'll use a luck point.
God, this is gonna suck.
Now, is that advantage or anything from the hero?
Oh, I
no.
actually have a really good.
Wisdom. Oh, sorry. Does it say con? It should say wisdom. You guys do have advantage on this. Sorry, that's my bad.
Oh, it's a wisdom?
Yeah, sorry. This is
That's
wisdom.
con.
Oh, that's my bad. Sorry. It is a wisdom
Okay,
save.
so should we?
Okay.
Yeah. So re-roll it. Yeah.
I'd actually rather it be a con save. I'm way better at con than wisdom.
Yeah, but we have advantage on.
You do have advantage.
Okay,
Yeah, but I'd rather have a plus 11 versus a plus 1.
Hmm?
Okay, hold on.
That's fair.
Wisdom save, wisdom.
Like, I literally cannot pass this.
Motherfucker.
Question: can I keep my 17 that I rolled for the con save?
Yes.
Thank you.
So is it actually a con save or is it wisdom?
No, it's wisdom. I typed the wrong thing in when I was typing the sheet up earlier.
Okay, well, then I just have to fail because I can't pass this.
Well, unless you get an at 20. Oh, you've got a terrible wisdom save of +1. Yeah, that's not. You were affected then. So anyone who fails, which is.
What's the DC save?
It's 24. Or 22, sorry.
22.
22.
22.
Wisdom.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I'm sorry, I didn't roll for this.
Oh, yeah. Wisdom save, which of course you have advantage on for a multitude of reasons.
Okay, I still fail.
Yeah.
So can we like keep the dice that we rolled?
Yeah, that's fine, because I said the wrong thing.
Well, still have
You beat it.
anyway.
Yeah. So I'm going to give Kopaka that 20, because he has advantage. So you actually make the save, Paul.
Woo!
So do I.
Fails can only perform one of the following. Oh, I can either do an action, a bonus action, or a movement.
Correct. If you failed this, you can only take an action, a movement, or a bonus action. Only one of the three on your turn. You get to re-roll this at the end of each of your turns if you failed it.
And if we succeed,
Then
we're immune to it.
Yeah, so once you succeed, you're immune to it.
Okay.
So, Cole and Keith and Sombra, you guys all are hit by this. I gotta roll Gilg.
Wouldn't he be immune to it or something?
Gilg, no. This isn't.
Oh, it's just a boost.
Yeah.
Dragon Fear, it's something else.
Even dragons can be hit by dragon fear. They're not immune to it. There's nothing on their thing that tells they're immune to fear from another dragon's dragon fear. So I'll just roll Gilg's wisdom, which I will also give him advantage on because of Hero's Feast. Alright. Gilg makes the save. Alright. Stefan, you didn't make this save. You need to roll this save. Oh, you did make it. Never mind. You got it. And
I didn't even need advantage for that.
yeah, okay. So yeah, so Cole and Sombra and Keith, you guys are hit by this.
So you can only do action.
Yeah. And then that's Serpentine's first thing. Now he's actually going to attack. He will target Gilg with this. Alright, he will bite Gilg, and then he will claw Gilg once.
I'm guessing one hits.
Yeah, the bite straight up misses.
Oof.
Alright, so that's Serpentine. So Cadence.
Yep. Okay. So, even though I'm invisible, I am going to pull feline agility,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna sort of go around a bit until I'm here. I
Nope.
should have the movement.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see that being more than whatever it is, 300 at least.
My base movement is 70 plus
Yeah.
feline agility is
More than 300. So you're fine. That makes sense.
So I'm within the silence. I don't know if the other two can see me yet, but I know she can. So I'm going to tap her on the shoulder, wave hello, and then start punching.
Mhm. That does make sense.
Adaka. Adaka.
Those are hits. Oh, huh.
Wait, what?
Are you using those weapons?
Yep, that was supposed to be on normal. What, the Thunder Fist?
Yeah, because this scenario.
Oh, because of the silence.
Oh.
Ah. I mean, I have other fists I could use. Yeah, silenced.
That 100% doesn't work in silence.
Because like, if she's so that gives that thunder damage, right?
Yeah, which is sound.
Oh, then she would be immune to it, right?
There's no sound. Like just nothing
It
happens.
just dampens.
Okay.
Yeah. So like it would be the effect of the fist, but no thunder damage whatsoever.
Bleh. I haven't had. We really need to up my. I mean, I'm wearing them. I'm gonna let it lie because I don't have anything else that I could.
All right.
So the
So
thunder damage will be.
Yeah,
less.
not. It won't. There is no thunder damage.
So it's
But
just
the bludgeoning is still the bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning is 100% there. There's just no thunder damage from it.
that's 35 damage still. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then for your blows, daka 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 daka.
Oh yeah, see, here's a fun thing that I haven't had the chance to do because I've been
Ooh.
mostly in single combat.
Oh,
Alright,
that.
begin to build. When you use your fort, you can make up to 3 additional.
So she can.
So I can attack. I can hit.
Damn.
I can hit her 2 more times, and then I can hit this person and this person.
Yeah, basically. You have to hit other people, but it allows you to just wail around you.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I
100%.
am still throwing 2 more at her before
Yeah.
I use the bonuses.
Yeah.
I'll just keep using the Thunder Fist because
That,
it's still better than my unarmed.
also a hit.
So the 20 hits.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Ugh.
Even with haste, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just throw left and right.
Yeah, those are hits. Alright.
I have made my presence felt.
Uh-huh.
I think you have normal flurry blows, right? Because
You can't flurry bombs multiple. There's nothing else within.
it says up to 5 flurry blows attacks, though.
Yeah. It had to be next to you.
Yeah, if there was someone up here, I could hit them.
Oh.
I don't know about the corners.
I mean, I'll let you do a corner if you really want.
I might as well. I'll hit Spiky Hair Bitch.
Alright. That's a hit.
Thank you.
That's the end of your
If
turn?
you want some reference, this is what Furies of Blood.
That was action, bonus action.
Oh, damn.
You know what?
So yeah, that's why you
I
need
can actually move back another 10 feet. So I just back up from her,
Yeah.
top of the birds.
Are you doing the thing that you can do because of your class?
Yes, that's the one of the things.
No. It's specifically not Step of the Wind. It's specifically like Tipsy Sway is maybe what it's called. So basically drunken master monks can, if they use flurry of blows, I think it's an additional keep.
Yeah. No, that's the redirect attack.
Oh.
They can basically disengage if they flurry of blows.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, it's anytime you use a key strike or use key.
I'm pretty sure it's actually no. I'm pretty sure it's specifically flurry of blows. But anyway, it should apply because you just did flurry of blows.
Yeah, I know it's one of these. I just don't remember.
Yeah, here it is, Tipsy Sway. Yeah. Nope, that's not the right one. It's whatever it is. Yeah, it's.
That's fine, really.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. If they use flurry of blows, they can basically disengage if they've got any movement left. Just because they're like, I'm drunk. Yeah, drunken technique. That's the one.
Okay,
yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. All right. So that's that. This guy's gonna move. You've moved closer. So one of the moves in the general area where you are, you can tell he doesn't. He knows someone's there. He just doesn't know exactly where.
I will not use my. If he's like.
He doesn't.
No, he's not leaving area of influence, so.
He is not leaving area of influence, but he's nearby you. He doesn't know exactly where you are. Okay. Sombra.
The priestess is just watching me making faces at them all.
If that's what you're doing, then yes, she's watching that. Sombra.
All right. So I have a thing I just found that I remembered I have, and I think this is going to be a perfect opportunity to use it. So I know which ones are charmed by Fable, right?
Yes.
I mean, does it matter?
I mean, it kind of does. How do I post
If it
this
does any damage to them, the charm immediately ends. So yeah.
No, I'm just saying, how do I post this in the chat?
If you tell me what it is, I can probably put it in the chat for you. It depends on what you're trying to... Like, is it a spell?
No, it's a rod I have.
If you click it... Oh, I see. It might just be in your inventory. Yeah, just tell me what it is and I'll put it in there.
If I can do the thing. Can I drag it out of the compendium and...
If you put it on your sheet, it'll put it in your inventory. It won't click a thing you can click unless you, like, manually do that. Like, there's nothing that'll put it in the chat unless you manually do it. So it's easier if you just tell me what it is and I'll put it in the chat.
Where are you? There we go. This thing.
Ah, okay. You know, that makes sense. Alright, here. I will put this in the chat for everyone to see.
This thing.
I just have to find it. This is a good one.
Alright. I don't know if you'll like it that much since you'll have to do lots of wisdom saves.
Well, it only affect. Well, it's yeah. Well, I'll do so. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Keep going.
Alrighty, let me just put it in the chat now that I got it up. Here we go. Boom. Here we go.
Rod of ruler shit.
That's before I went through the game, but I didn't know it when I was playing. But in the first game,
I mean, there's no limit on how many targets that has. That's actually a real
I know, right?
wow.
That's impressive.
That's actually a solid use of that item.
Oh, please. I mean, you can see within 120 feet. That's practically everybody in this room, right?
Yeah, I can see everyone.
I don't literally think there's a single creature in the room he does not see. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh my god, yes.
Ooh.
Roll them wisdom
All right,
saves.
Liddy, let's see those wisdom saves.
All of them.
I'm gonna do this by
That's good.
category.
Alright.
I'll do this. So I'll do this by categories to make this go faster. So straight up, our high priestess is immune to being charmed, so this does nothing to her.
I prefer that.
Oh, don't worry, she's not immune to fist.
Next, we move on to the regular priestesses. They have advantage on this because it's a magic thing, and they have magic resistance. And it's wisdom, so there we go. The priestesses make the save. Let's then move on to the big Yanti. The big multi-headed ones. We'll start with them.
I should also mention I'm not actually looking at the ones that Fable has already charmed.
Well, you just choose.
It's of his choice. So
Yeah, it's of your choice.
they made it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to know.
The big multi-headed
Ones
ones
were
make the
already charmed
save.
with Fable.
Next, we'll move on to the ones that look like Mr. Monty, the Abominations next. We also have magic resistance. Alright. They make the save as well. Alright, now we're moving on to the lower categories. Let's do the Mind Whisperers next. We have magic resistance. Common theme. And they make the save.
What a bitch.
It was a good idea.
It was a great
We'll do the
idea.
Pitmasters
It's just
next.
like being a dick.
Now, it is fully possible that some of them will still fit.
The Pitmasters make the save. Alright, we'll do the Nightmare Seekers next.
How many more are left?
There's a couple more groups left.
Okay.
They have advantage from magic resistance, and they make this. Alright, and next we'll do the Brood Guards.
To be fair, like, this is an item that would be really powerful at low levels and is at our current.
The Brood Guards are charmed.
Hey!
Yay!
And lastly, the Malicens. There are 5 types of them, but they all have the same save, so I will roll 1 for all of them. And they have advantage because they have magic resistance.
At least you got the Brood Guard.
And they fail it as well.
Hey! Okay.
Alright.
Why does everything here have magic resistance?
Because that's Yanti. That's how Yanti work. Except for Brood Guards, the entirety of all of the Yanti have magic resistance.
It's fine, you got like 2
We're
different...
level 18 fighting an entire civilization.
Of
It's gonna be
magic resistant beings. Yeah. So...
Okay, well, I got something at least.
Honestly, that was actually I was sure more of them were gonna fail than that. I just figured at least one of them was gonna. Yeah.
It was close, it just kept 15.
Yeah, well, that's an item like that. It doesn't have the most high DC, but if you get it, it's really good.
Well, they're charmed by you for 8 hours.
8 hours, correct. So if you do not do anything to hurt them, they will not attack you. I'm just gonna keep marking these guys. Marking.
Charmed by you or your companion. Okay, yeah, because like I need to know
I mean,
which
you
one.
can just tell them to go sit it out.
Yeah, and in fact, they believe you to be their true leader too. That's how good that item is. So they'll actually obey if you say go away. Because it very specifically says if they fail it, they believe you to be their true leader.
What do you tell them? Does he get to tell them what to do?
He can speak a little bit, like everyone can, right? A few seconds. There's something you want to say. All right, there we go. I am done marking them.
There can only be one.
If you want to say anything to them, now's your chance.
Let's see.
I mean, would telling them to go away be against their nature?
Not necessarily.
That's up to you to decide if you think that's against their nature.
Isn't that up to you to decide since you're the DM?
Well, okay, you decide if you think that. It's I will tell you if it is, but in terms of you are making a decision what to say.
Let's see. You know what? I will tell them that the capital is under siege and to go offended.
That's pretty good. Retreating is against their nature, but defending their capital is against their is definitely in their. Trying to decide if these guys would deem the most important temple or the capital more valuable.
Tell them that the orator is there.
He's already spoken. So what I will say is, we'll see what happens when one of their terms comes by. How's that? Is that the end of your turn?
Let me see. You know what? Nobody in the middle got charmed, so I'm gonna bonus action fireball their asses.
Bonus action fireball.
There's a charmed one right here.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple
I
of.
didn't see those in there.
Yeah. There's a couple of the Malisons in there. Like, they're above pure blood. They're not as.
Never mind that. Let's see. What else do I have?
You could probably launch a fireball to hit ones that aren't charmed.
They're pretty well mixed in there. Actually, I could probably still. Let me see here. Do the measuring.
I think that's the first time any of you've ever used that item.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Usually we're murdering things
that have really good saves against wisdom and have good modifiers.
And magic resistance.
Yeah, it's it's almost like a lot of these items are really good when you're not playing a campaign that's demon centric.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
mean, even the auntie, I have magic resistance.
My fire. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but at least they have slow enough saves that it's actually worth going for it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, most of them have like a +4-ish around that.
Not an unreasonable chance.
Clear out some of the mooks.
Yeah, I really can't hit because there's two of them over here as well, so I can't really get a good fireball in there. Let's see. What's the range on those 90 feet? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do my usual bonus action thing, and I'm gonna toss this on the priestess.
Oh, immolation.
Wait, weren't we not supposed to kill?
She won't die from it.
Probably.
Well, let me make her save first. She does not make the save, so she'll make herself make the save.
Legendary resistances.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Well, I burned one. And she still takes half damage, right?
She does. Yep, I've got it. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And this guy over here, who definitely can. Corbel is being attacked.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
I don't think any of that hits, so it doesn't. All right.
25.
God damn.
Yeah, and that's only with like a +1 shield. Like,
Okay. All right.
Yes, it's slow.
The nightmare speaker, one of the nightmare speakers near the priestess, is going to try to hit Fable with nightmares. Even though in an area of silence, this is not a spell. So this still works. DC 13 intelligence saving throw from Fable, of which you have advantage. Because of your foresight.
I'm sorry.
Fable.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I was about to.
Intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence save.
I was not expecting for something to attack me. Okay.
Well, it's not exactly. It's trying to make.
How's that?
Extreme sense. Well, surprisingly, a character with high intelligence is having and advantage is having a good time with this. All right. Yeah. All righty. So let's see then. So that's
Find out what they do.
Yeah. Yes, that's correct. That's exactly what we find out. So this Malison is going to choose to defend the temple. So not leave, but also not attack you because now it considers you its leader. So it's going to stand there waiting for an enemy, of which it sees none.
So these guys really just abandon orders like that from their true leader, huh?
No, but they won't abandon the temple either. This is the most important place to them. The place they're supposed to guard. So they don't leave, but they also don't attack you or break free of the charm. They just stand there. Like they're like basically like on guard duty, being like, man, if our enemy ever shows up, we're gonna get him. Completely oblivious of the fight that's going on.
Rogues have proficiency in
We are going to
intelligence.
desecrate the shit out of this temple.
I already did once, so I guess you're doing it again. It's now Anthos' turn.
Things have changed drastically since the beginning.
Oh, they do. They have professional dexterity and intelligence save. I didn't know they had intelligence save.
You can help out Makoto by hitting like this guy or that guy or I don't know.
You know, just any of the people flanking them, yeah.
No. Well, you probably don't want to attack the ones that have the little running person icon on them or dancing or whatever. Anyone with that icon is charmed. So I mean, you are welcome to attack them if you want. I wouldn't recommend it.
No killing, right? Is that turning?
Yeah, let's put it this way: if you kill one of the Auntie, Fable will be extremely disappointed in you.
Okay.
We were told not to kill the Auntie. So
Try not to kill the Auntie.
So no killing.
Non-lethal damage. I'm gonna shoot this person.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
Does he get the sneak attack?
Yes.
If I stand like here, I can.
And you non-lethally drop him immediately.
Oh, that's rogues for you.
Well, I mean, none of these Yanti are like most of the Yanti aren't that strong. That's a hit.
That's like
It's just there's a lot of them.
1 damage on that one.
Still alive, but severely bruised.
That's my turn.
Okay, so that's Anthos. So then, this guy here, who will move to where he knows someone is and doesn't know exactly where. And swing at Cadence with disadvantage for not knowing exactly where she is.
Nicer.
Those are misses.
Where's the thing where I can redirect attacks? Because I feel like this would be a hilarious time.
I believe that's Tipsy Sway. Oh no, yeah, I think that's Tipsy Sway.
Redirect attack. When a creature misses you with a melee attack roll, you can spend one key point to redirect the attack. Cause the attack to hit one creature of your choice, other than the attacker, that you can see within 5 feet. If I was standing here, I could make him hit him, but I can't.
Yeah, right now there's only one guy he could hit. That's not you.
Yeah, and he's not within 5 feet of me.
No, I'm
5
pretty
feet
sure
of the
it's
attacker.
5 feet of them. Yeah, it's supposed to be someone they can hit, right? Because
Yeah, so he can hit him.
yeah.
It says that you can see within 5 feet of you, but
Oh, does it say of you?
of you, yeah.
Okay, then.
No, because that guy's there's still someone within 5 feet, but they're also charmed. So I'll leave that up to you if you want to make them hit that person or not. That's this guy.
I mean, it wouldn't count as an attack coming from me.
No, but it's still damage that would break a charm.
Yeah, no, I know enough about charms to not do that.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So that's this guy.
Okay.
Do anything? All right. Another nightmare speaker. This time they're targeting Makoto with that intelligence save for the nightmare.
+5.
Roll a DC 13 intelligence save.
Hey, my intelligence is 0.
That's a pass.
Oh my god, thank god.
Aren't you lucky? Let's see here.
Priestess?
Yep, priestess at the back here. Let's see. They're gonna move, and they're going to try to make Fable kneel again.
They really are into the kneeling thing.
Oh yeah.
I think they learned that this doesn't work.
Well, try and try again.
Was this wisdom intelligence?
This is wisdom, yeah. I mean, you have advantage on all saves, but this is wisdom. And that's a pass. Alright, so that's that one done. So then...
Wait, components verbal.
they're not inside the silence.
Circle.
No, they're outside.
Alright.
Let me guess, he's gonna try and hit me.
Yeah, and now you're flanked, so he's hitting straight.
Am I flanked?
You look pretty flanked.
Here's the thing, I am still invisible.
Yeah, but they're still on either side of you. Cancels out.
Oh.
I
Advantage and disadvantage
that way.
That's how advantage and disadvantage works. They cancel out.
Yes, but I'm not sure why I would have. I mean, he didn't hit me anyways. However, this time I am going to redirect him.
I thought you probably. Yeah, I have a feeling that.
Which one are you redirecting?
Which one of those has the highest damage?
Highest damage? I'm gonna leave that to you to guess. Because you've never seen these guys hit before. That is up to you to decide. Yeah, they haven't had good success landing the hits.
I go with the scimitar.
Okay.
That's what I would have gone with.
Just based on I mean, it's
Now-
hard to make someone bite someone else.
I just need to check. Does it use the attack roll? I just need to check what it does to try, like, if it counts for their AC, because I assume it does. Let's see. What does it
It
say?
just says spend 1 key point as
To
an action to cause the
hit.
attack to hit
Oh,
one
there we go. Then
creature
it
of
hits
your
them.
choice.
Well, then it hits them. There you go.
So you just gotta roll the damage.
Yep, just gotta roll damage. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. Alright, here we go. He does... Yeah, 12 damage to his friend.
Sucker.
Okay. That's that one. Then this guy does nothing. This one's over here. And we'll specifically keep... let's see. Oh, you're just outside. Oh, you guys are lucky. Just outside range. I think, hang on. Is that the... oh, well, hang on. Now, Anthos is within range. Alright. So one of them is trying to use suggestion on Anthos to drop his crossbow.
Making him kneel?
No,
that-
trying to
is
make
that
him
wisdom?
drop his crossbow.
Wisdom, yes.
So that's a bad.
Yeah, you have advantage on that because of Hero's Feast. DC 15.
I have advantage for like a lot of reasons.
No, there you go. Whatever. You got advantage. That's fine. Wisdom save.
I also have proficiency in it.
Well, that's good for you. Probably going to mean you're going to have an easier time of making the save.
Hopefully.
We'll find out.
There you go.
You made the save.
Hey.
Alright. That's that one. Ah, this guy here.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sombra, you're being attacked.
Ugh. Do they have disadvantage since it's a melee attack and I'm wearing the Cloak of Shadows?
They are. It is. They are using physical tags. They count as melees.
What's
That's,
happening?
so, that's what, yeah. Alright.
Would it be disadvantage on all 3 of those attacks, or?
That was the most sorcerer reaction to that sentence I have ever heard. Sombra, you're being attacked. Ugh.
So I got
Okay.
1 hit?
Yeah, and you take 23 damage.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny.
You're not even worth making words for.
That's so funny.
Keith, you're up soon.
Let's see here. Okay. Yep. Alright. This guy is gonna move over here.
I must say, Looney, this is one hell of a turn order.
I know, right?
Yeah. Well,
It
they-
took a good turn for the worse, you could say.
yeah.
Oh.
Alright, Caden, you're being attacked. And this guy very clearly sees you too.
Oh fuck. That's next.
Wait,
It's
is that
disadvantage.
in? Hold on. Let me check
It's
my character
disadvantage though,
sheet.
right? So it's the 24.
No, they can see it's advantage. And
They got
the
true
straight.
sight?
Yeah, they
I
have
think
true.
he can actually see me.
He can actually see you. So it's flanking advantage.
Fuck.
It's just
Game with creature 30 feet.
They're feet over there,
Fuck.
outside range. So I think those.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. I also have resistance to like yes.
I heard somebody say luck.
Yeah.
I heard someone say.
I said I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You know what?
No, don't waste it.
Poison.
Wait.
Ignored,
wait,
ignored.
isn't that the as a monk? Aren't you?
Immune to poison, yes.
Yay! Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
I
Face
want to.
person to your left.
What
This
is it?
one.
Yeah.
I think it's like 3 or something. 3, 5.
414.
It's
Keith, Joe,
it's this one.
Letting him to finish
Yeah.
up.
Cole, you're up soon, by the way.
Okay.
Oh no.
Dirty body.
That's the one. And I interpret that to be poison, as in all poison, not poison
Let's see.
condition.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's how we've been doing it. She's been eating a lot of poisonous mushrooms.
100%, 100%. I know people who say that's the condition. I think it should be all poison, because it just says poison. Alright, so that's Keith is up next.
Alright, so,
If it was the poison condition, it would say being poisoned.
everyone in here, and outside this little square here, if I move out towards this spot over here.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
you can, I think. Right?
Yeah.
I am going to take my movement over there, and I'm going to
Remember, some of these are charmed.
orc crotch arrows and volley.
Go for it.
And again, if they're passed out,
Got all those there, all those up towards there, and that guy.
Even the charmed one?
Yeah, please put volley in the chat.
Which
Look, there's this little speech bubble. Yeah, there. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 targets within that range
There's no
right there.
Cool.
Where are you putting this?
Right, it's centered right on Sam's.
Just call her Sam.
So that's 11 of them. Do I have sneak or no?
No.
Alright. Gonna have to roll this.
I said for each target.
Yeah. Roll 11 d20. That's a plus 10 on my arrows. So that's 14, 14, 20.
You have to tell me the order you're hitting them.
Let's go in this order. 1, 2.
Alright, so you break the charm on that guy. You break the charm, and then you miss.
I'll just
Okay,
have the
I
arrows
see.
here for you. So this is like the first.
No, I got the order he went in.
Okay.
So the first one is a hit and breaks the charm in this guy.
Aw.
Let's see how this constitution looks like. Okay, so
That one is immune to poison, meaning he doesn't make the save.
oh. So let's see here. There's 3 of them that are like that then.
Oh no, more of them. Everything here that isn't a priestess is immune to poison. The high priestess is, the lower priestesses aren't.
Okay, so just roll for the priestesses.
Yeah, well, we're gonna roll. So you miss some of your hits too. You miss this one, and then you miss. That's a hit. And that's a hit. You hit the priestess, and then you hit that one, And you miss that one, and then you hit that one. So you miss a few hits. So roll, you get 8 hits in total, and I will roll con saves if needed for anyone you actually hit, that you managed to hit with that. Yeah. So, I'm gonna have you roll the damage 8 times.
Okay.
And remember, you do not get your sneak on this.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Yeah.
Four, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. So, you hit this guy for 34 and break his charm. And then you hit. You miss the next one outright. And then you hit the next one and break his charm. And you.
I was hoping I would knock him out.
And then you hit. Oh no, it's the brood guards who are immune to poison. And literally everyone here is immune to poison except for the brood guards.
I thought you said the priestess was.
No, the priestesses are. I just checked their stat block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the brood guards that aren't.
Everyone you hit was immune to poison?
Yeah, everyone he hit is immune to poison. And you hit them for 32. You still did a lot of damage. Still applying it out. So let me just quickly get the rest of these. Then you hit her. You did hit the high priestess too, by the way.
Woo!
And then hit this guy for. And then this one for. Wow. So that one is severely bruised. Marking that one. Then we hit. You miss this one. You hit this one. Which I think makes them. And then you hit this one. All right, there we go.
All right, so last, so I've got still my bonus action. I'm going to bonus action hide behind that shrubbery.
Roll stealth.
Celebrity.
Did someone say shrubbery?
Oh God.
Yeah, thank you. I can't do that high pitched voice.
All right, that's.
We are the knights who say nee.
Oh God! All right. Okay.
No longer the knights who say nee.
Yeah, the knights who say icky, icky,
We are now the knights who say icky, 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 bang, super.
All right, you guys. I am calling it because otherwise, that's gonna keep. No.
We're just trying to break the tension because we're nervous.
Been a very long round.
Because someone said shrubbery.
All right. In this case, this pitmaster is targeting Cadence, Corbel, Fable. Let me just measure to make sure I get everyone who's actually in people who are arraigned. Yep, Fable, Corbel, Makoto, and Sombra. So Cadence, Corbel, Fable, Makoto, and Sombra, you each are targeted by this and must roll a DC 13 Constitution save or fall asleep for 10 minutes.
You gotta
Ooh,
be shitting me.
I
ooh.
have a
Have
feeling
advantage
I
on
can
this?
pass that in my sleep.
We got targeted?
Not you.
I have advantage on this?
No. I heard one other name in there.
I will use my last luck
Wait,
point.
don't we have advantage just because of Heroes Feast?
No, that's wisdom. This is con.
Whoa, hold on, Crystal.
Yeah?
You have your aura from being a paladin, which allows you to add an additional 5 to that save.
That's on hers already. Hers already have those in there. You can add your 5. Hers does it by default.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't need it. I passed that by leaps and bounds.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, so Fable needs to roll with luck to pass it, because hers already factors it in.
Oh, okay. Alright, it would make sense the paladin she does it automatically.
Yeah, no, hers does it because she always has her own aura. So that is a pass.
Actually, it didn't factor it in. It only added certain her.
Yeah, no, it's factored in on the sheet inside the one number.
I'm looking at it. It's only +5. There's not an extra +5 in there.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't show it as a separate number when you look like that.
Okay.
It's built into the back end.
I would normally, wouldn't I normally just have a 0 to Constitution?
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's already factored in, yeah.
Oh, her Constitution is 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm missing.
Correct. Yeah. Her sheet by default puts 5 on all her saves.
Okay.
Because it's cool and it saves trouble. Because literally a paladin can't not have their aura on.
Either way, everybody.
Yeah, literally every one of you made the save, so none of you pass out for 10 minutes. Isn't that nice?
Wait, isn't Sombra a half elf?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Then he can't be put to sleep anyways.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. He's still targeted by it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you see, he can because he's a drow.
Alright, who's in the turn order?
Okay, that's they're doing nothing because they're charmed. They're gonna not do anything because they're charmed. They're going to all right. Anthos and okay, actually, you know what? They really didn't like that. Okay. Sombra, you're being targeted by 2 suggestions.
God damn it.
Both of them are to snap your rod of rulership in half.
Ooh. Is he even capable of doing that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can. You can snap any rod by smashing it over your knee.
It's fine. You guys
It is wisdom. You have advantage on this. DC 15 2 times.
Oh boy.
By the way, Lemmy, which one are brute guards?
The brute guards, there's 3 of them on the left. They're all around Fable.
Okay.
There's 3 of them. They kind of have like a real snaky looking head.
Okay.
Yeah, those are brute guards.
Good.
Okay, well, I passed 1.
One more time.
You got this.
No, this rod's going bye-bye.
Fuck.
Oh, that one didn't work.
You want a luck?
Somebody give him a luck.
I'll give you a luck. I'll give you a luck.
All right, roll it again.
There we go.
There you go.
There it is.
And then last but not least, Cole.
Cole, your turn, finally.
I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. Hold on. Wait. Let me check my. I checked it. Let me check it again. Ugh.
If your
Okay.
next response isn't breathing fire on this motherfucker, I am going to be so disappointed.
Okay, Mom. Wow! I was thinking about the fire, but after your little comment, I don't even know if I want to fucking do it now. Damn it!
So Fable's just more mom.
She's not one to be told what to do. She has a problem with authority.
Okay, fine. Don't do it then.
You know what? Cole's problem with authority feels like a really common trait between D&D characters.
Listen
So-
to their parents.
So, fuck off! Let me do this! I was thinking about the fire!
All right, so what do you
Okay.
actually do?
I was actually gonna do the fucking fire.
All right.
There you go.
But not because you were told to, because you made the decision all on your own.
What's the range on the fire?
Yes!
You're from fucking Texas, right?
No, I'm from freaking Alaska. You're from Texas!
Well, make yourself some goddamn snakeskin boots. Let's go.
Ooh, you know what? Okay. Okay. Please, for the love of God. Oh, for the love of all my please, please.
Position yourself differently so you don't blast Kopaka and Gilg with your fire. But
I'm gonna be a little bit up. Right there. There we go. That's better.
you might want to be more like that.
All right, I'll be right there. Also, whoops. Okay.
I believe you. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
36 fire damage. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Does that hit?
All right, let's find out. And this is specifically fire breath and not a spell.
Yep.
So
Okay.
his magic resistance doesn't kick in.
Okay. Hey.
He fails to save by rolling a 3 on the dice.
Woo!
Eat
Fuck
shit.
him.
He takes the full 36 damage.
Woo!
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Can I go again? Can I fire again?
No.
Damn. Wait, can I claw?
I just love the. Can I do it again?
Oh, it says a 5 thingy charge. Fuck.
All right, are we going top of the turn order then?
Yeah, so it's Fable, so we are at 9. I'm quite okay to play a bit more if you guys are, but we could also stop here. We just finished a round. We're literally at the top.
It's a good place to stop.
It's my birthday. Let's continue.
My only issue is if we continue the combat we agree maybe we do a hard cutoff at 9:30 and we write down whose turn we ended on.
Okay, we'll do that. I can. If people want to do that, I can absolutely do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
half hour more.
morning, yeah, working out.
Well, we gotta go anyways. But
You know what? I'm hearing a lot of people needing to go, so I think we are going to call it here, Paul. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Next week.
No, we're
Can
gonna
I?
see wait, aren't we gonna see each other on the 8th though?
That's December, though.
Oh, December. Oh, I thought it was November that we're gonna
Today
see.
is November.
May I ask a clarifying question before I stew on the next week about what I'm going to do with my action?
Yes. Please.
Thank you. Everyone that's around the priestess now, has the charm been broken?
Yes, and there were only a couple that were charmed, and the 2 that were got hit and are no longer charmed. So everyone around the priestess, literally everyone in those 2 green circles, which I'll get rid of one of them now because is not. No one in there is charmed.
Now I know exactly what I'm going to do.
That one's nice.
Also worth noting, Cadence can just not take damage.
I choose not to take damage.
All right, yeah. So literally everyone in that
He's
green,
monk as fuck.
that green circle's the silence area, and everyone is not charmed, except for that one guy at the very bottom, who's charmed by you. But your charm ends at the end of your turn. Your stay present charm.
Then shit's gonna get real.
All right then.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, you've got a week to plan out your move.
Wait, are we? Wait, we should probably. Joel and I are gonna be there next week.
That's unfortunate for you.
Yeah.
Wait, why? What's going on?
No, friend's birthday party.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not-
technically, he invited Joel, and Joel asked me if I want to go with him.
Yeah, I've known they weren't going to be there for a few weeks.
Wait, what are you talking about? Go where?
Wait, did you also say that you're available?
Yeah, oh, that reminds me. That does remind me. Sorry, I forgot about this. I'm not available next week. There's no game next week. Oops, sorry.
Oh, well, there we go.
Wow, both
the
the
occasion.
PMs are away, yeah, so there's not much to do.
Yeah, all 3 of the 4 DMs are out.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, Crystal, you're up.
He's not here. Invited.
It's that, or I try to throw together a one-shot in a one-page RPG.
Yeah. So, Liddy, why are you gone next week?
Yeah.
So, November 14th is my brother Chris's birthday, or was his birthday, so we always do something the
Okay.
weekend closest to that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. No. That. Oh yeah. We kind of knew that. Yeah. Okay. So. All right. I mean, I guess it makes sense for people to be gone next weekend. Frig, I just know that I have. Does your birthday on a Saturday or Sunday?
It's on a Saturday.
Okay, good. Okay.
Well, so D&D will still happen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to predict my schedule, and then weekend of the 10th of December, I'm LARPing, so. Well, I tend to join on Sunday anyway, so it's not a huge deal.
You know what? What do you guys should run a one shot next weekend? Someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to try a one shot?
Wait, Robert.
I'm still not worthy. I know.
Huh?
I have a lot to learn.
My birthday.
Yeah, is it on the 8th?
Well, I mean, you changed the thing, right?
Yeah, it's the 8th.
18th.
18th.
Oh, my bad. Oh, damn, I was so looking forward to it. I was like, oh, yes, it's next Tuesday.
anything to the new one, or?
Yeah,
the event said it was 18. It was the 8th, so I was like, what?
Because like for the 18th, I know that you and Joel and Stefan are coming. Robert, I don't know if you were coming on the 18th.
I thought I did the thing. Where's the?
Oh yeah. It's just that I had to make it public, but it would not let me. So I had to make a new event page. But it's still the same thing, basically. Okay, so you're coming then, right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, one of you guys should run a one shot. I can even create a I have some one shot modules.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I have one shot modules that I own. I can create a game that has the module in it, and so someone could run it if someone's up for taking a stab at it. Everything you need is there.
I still have a lot to learn when it comes to DMing.
I
don't know if I'm up for it.
Shit, I want to DM, but I'm scared. I'm also nervous to DM. The one shot I want to fucking do is something like Hellboy related because of my D&D book.
That makes sense.
No, something.
I don't know if this is the case for everyone else, but I felt like October was crazy.
Oh no, it wasn't just you.
Yeah, it was crazy for me at least.
Wait,
so like busy, like everything was like crazy busy, and I'm exhausted from October.
It didn't feel like October, like
actually sounds off.
Yeah, to be fair, to me a weekend off is like, hey, I can it allows me to relax, or I could do other things, or heaven forbid, probably line up more dates.
I can catch up on some cleaning and some baking and.
Or I can deal with the institute because they finally got back to me, and I'm probably going to be going back and forth this entire week with the institute because they're stupid.
You're robots, are you?
I wish.
Ooh, can you make since you do baking, can you make pot brownies?
Brownies.
By the way, I bumped into the girl that tutored me on Bayes' theorem yesterday. That was fun.
Ooh.
Because my cousin had her wedding in Kingston on Friday. I was still in town, and I'm like, wait, there's a tournament this weekend. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
I return.
There we go.
Yeah, Mecca. If you want, next week is open. If you want to try running a one shot, Looney's opening the table to you. To anybody.
Yeah, well, what would people want to play?
I don't know.
Do they want to stick with D&D because it's what they know, or do are you willing to try something new and different?
Well, I was just going to say, if
something new.
I can save them the work of creating a one shot because I have a bunch of one shot modules, so I could pop one into a new game, and then the person who's running it could have a week to peruse the details of it because everything you need's in the modules already.
I mean, I vaguely recall that Clara mentioned that she wanted to run a one-shot, but it wasn't like a D&D thing. It would be something similar, like Exploding Kittens or something.
I was thinking either like a Familiar Problem or another one of those one-page RPGs.
I mean, there's
have like one stat, one or two stats.
How does that work?
Stupidity.
It's
shenanigans.
It's not
Money Heist. You have one
I know
stat.
Money Heist. Yeah, I know about that
And
one.
it's a sliding scale between crime and bear.
Yeah.
And depending on where you are on that scale, and it is the storyteller's. Basically, the storyteller will tell you if the thing you were trying to do is something that is more of a bear thing to do or more of a criminal thing to do. And you roll based on that. So if you're trying to pick a lock, that's more of a criminal thing. So it would be beneficial to have a higher crime score.
The board game channel covered this one a while back.
Oh yeah, no, these are really, 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 really simple games.
Yeah, 100% they are.
I mean, you guys have seen how I've run some of my one-shots. Very, very similar, very confined, easy to control.
Well, this is a system. That's not even this isn't even a D&D system. It's just these are there are tons of one-page RPG kind of experiences that you can play that are super, super, super simple. They're closer to a board game than an RPG almost. So, I mean,
there's another one where your raccoons trying to you're street racing raccoons. There's
Street racing raccoons could be fun.
It's called Crash Pandas.
There we go. That's the one that you mentioned. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's a great name too. So, this is what I'll say. I can't run a game. You guys are welcome to do something. I mean, right? Nothing stopping you.
Yeah, or we could watch a movie together.
Yeah, I mean, and if you need a Roll20 setup kind of thing, I can do that for you. Just give me notice over the next week.
Actually, do we want to watch the third in that trilogy of Keanu Reeves and what's his face, Bill and Ted?
By the way, so none of the guys
just go and hang out at this place.
Damn.
Or the poison damage.
Because I mean, that could be another thing. Is if people want to break, but we just want to get together, we could watch a movie together. We could watch Bill and Ted Face the Music. I heard it was good.
Kill some bugs.
I mean, we could do that too.
Yeah.
Kill them motherfucking bugs.
Yes, Sergeant Johnson, we know you have a thing for bugs. We get it.
I have a thing for killing them, showing them that mankind, not insect, rule this galaxy.
Yeah, I have not.
I think he's talking about. There's supposed Stefan and Paul have both mentioned to me. There's a Starship Troopers game that came out recently. Apparently.
Yeah,
join us. We can
I
use
haven't
new
played it in a while. I just what it basically was. It was on the Wednesday after we'd watch Star Wars, we'd play that for an hour or two. But we haven't done that in a while because there's no Star Wars. And I would do it on my Fridays after the anime stream, but of late we just haven't felt like doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been there, done that kind of thing.
So I don't know. For now, I basically just put that game on hold. It was fun. It's a good time. Just haven't been that interested in playing it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't own it.
I don't. We could do Crash Pandas or we could do Bill and Ted Face the Music. If people want to break, I know Crystal mentioned that, it would be very easy, watch a movie for 2.5 hours and then you still
I mean, we could also just take a break.
Yeah, well, next month we're gonna get a break for sure because I know most of us were gonna spend Christmas with our families, right?
Oh,